another week off from the game, and we're all here. So let's go ahead and do this thing. All
All
right.
right, stream's up.
There was also an update to Piety, which may or may not impact people. Before I tell you your scores, I will need you guys to commit aloud who you are the champion of. Because keep in mind, when you switch, you take a hit, both to the person you switch to and the person you switch from. Raw, you technically drop to 0 with both, but I am curious if you do switch, how that kind of pans out with your current piety levels. So I don't know, just an interesting thing. So all right, let's start with a factspiration question. Is there anything that we don't already know about everyone? That's the big question.
We'll see.
All right. Okay. Would your character rather fight 1,000 chickens once a year or spend one 24-hour period as a chicken once a year?
Amazing.
And why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it 1,000 chickens all at once or spread out like 3 a day?
No, they will be using the MCDM minion rules. So
Well, I feel like if you go with that, you're doomed. You're gonna die.
I mean, with that attitude, I mean, you know the battle's coming every year, so it's just chickens.
It's 1,000 of them.
Bounded accuracy. Come on.
I'll have to think on this one.
All right. Does anybody want to do a recap of what happened last time? It was a pretty chill session. So, does anybody want to do a recap of what happened last time?
No death duels or anything,
I mean, if somebody else wants to do it, they can go ahead. I can do it too, but I think
Sure,
I did it like 2 times. I think I did it 2 times in a row already. So
why don't you finish up the arc for us?
all right. Alrighty. Let's see here. Previously on Mythic Odyssey, we come back with the fight between me and my aunt, the false queen of Themis, in our duel of rulership, duel of fate. I guess so. Yeah. We continued the fight. It still was somewhat of a standstill between us, a combination of us resisting each other's magic and me missing a lot. However, as we went through, there was a lot of effects going on in the background. I think Nim was doing something with Thylea, and the cheers and jeers from the rest of the group have really helped out a lot. Eventually, I was able to summon you cast the spell Moon. Was it Moon? Why am I forgetting the spell now? It's been too long.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, yeah, there it is. And with the, out of luck, I guess, and I guess the way magic works, sometimes the simplest solution is the correct one. It revealed her true form, and everybody saw her true Medusa form. And with that revealed, she said she didn't have to hold back anymore. And with some form of power that she willed, she was able to summon large snake-like creatures, one almost as large as a mountain. With that, the rest of Themis, realizing that the treachery was real, turned on her, and it was a battle of Themis to save it for its freedom. Pythora and Yala went and took care of the mountain-sized snake, while the rest of Themis made sure that my battle and my companions were able to take down the false queen. They held back the other smaller snakes. It was a hard-fought battle. Basilisks and other creatures came through, but in the end, we were able to defeat both the queen and Leah. And with her defeat and Themis freed, it seemed my curse was lifted, and I reverted back to my once human self. With that done, there was still the question of what happens to Themis' rulership. Yala mentioned how that right now we were going to take care of the wounded and clean up this mess, and eventually have some form of meeting to figure out where happens to Themis next. I think that's where we left off.
All right, sounds good. Take your DM inspiration.
Yeah, I was really hoping the queen would like give up and turn herself over as soon as she was revealed, you know, as being a fraud, but
Gosh,
wasn't in the cards.
That would have been very exciting.
That's what Nim was. Fingers crossed.
All right. Does anyone want to answer the factspiration question? Would you rather once a year have to fight 1,000 chickens, or once a year spend 24 hours as a chicken? Not a wild-shaped chicken. A chicken. You have a chicken brain. You gotta hope that 24 hours later you're still around.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh, now that changes stuff.
Yeah.
24 hours as a chicken.
What's the reasoning behind that?
It would be nice to forget once in a while.
Oh, damn.
Why did you throw the art
real.
up?
That's too real. Right as soon as you throw the art up too. Oof.
All right. I mean, honestly, you just follow werewolf rules. You tell people you care about, hey, I'm gonna be a chicken for 24 hours. I need you to keep an eye on me.
Yeah.
The end. Ain't that hard. Who would you? You may ask the same question of any other NPC you have met during your journey.
Yala.
Yala would fight 1,000 chickens.
Yeah,
you
no,
kidding me?
Yeah, Nim feels like they could probably convince enough people to like once per year help them deal with 1,000 chickens. So that's what they'd go.
I mean, you could also probably charm somebody for 24 hours just to take care of you as a chicken, too.
Nah, but Nim doesn't want to be a chicken though.
That's true. That is true.
All right.
The only way I could enjoy birdseed though.
Hey, you're living by society's rules, you know. You want to eat bird seed? Sunflower seeds are big, man.
I will add the factspiration for you there. Get rid of this bardic inspiration. That's over with.
Oh yeah, true.
I totally use that.
None of those kicking around.
Now, before we begin the session, does anyone have I need each of you, I mean there's only 3 of you, to boldly declare who are you the champion of? We'll start with Stevo.
Sidon.
Really?
I'm sorry, Versi. My bad. Versi.
Oof. Wow. Okay. That would have been that would have been embarrassing given the situation you're in right now.
Would have been a pretty wild mix up there.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
You could build a lot of piety with Sidon with Julian gone.
Who are you? Who are you? The champion of?
What? Who is that to?
Nim. Nim. Who is Nim the champion of?
Read that DM I sent you real quick though.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
It's clearly Narcissus. I mean, come on.
I'm thinking it's somebody else.
All right. Yeah, we'll say Nim's actually a champion of Mitros.
Okay.
And would declare themselves as such if pressed enough.
Yeah, it's a very awkward, like, now that the battles are done and we have a chance to kind of rest, Chandris is there with his clipboard. He's like, we got to update the paperwork. Nessa's there for any kind of, like, counseling people need about, like, crisis of the faith, that sort of thing. It's a whole deal.
Yeah, when asked at first, Nim replies agnostic, but since Sean doesn't seem to accept that, they go further.
Oh, I mean, he would accept agnostic if you want to, but we'll say that pressed into service by Kyra. She pressured you in front of everybody until you chose one, and then she kind of stares you down, gives you like a bro nod, and then walks away. All right. Maya, who are you the champion of?
Thylea.
All right, that works out really good. So here is your current piety. Do you guys want to know the people that aren't here's piety, or do you want to wait till they get back?
Make him watch the VOD.
Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. All right, so currently, Andronikos has 40 points of piety with Kyra. 50 with Valis. 30 with Mitros. 50 with Pythor. 50 with Vulcan. 0 with Sidon. 0 with Lutheria. They can't remember what he does, who he is. 25 with Thylea. 10 with Kentamane. 0 with Versi. 0 with the Fates. 0 with Helios. And I think like 40-ish with Andronikos on Narcissus. So 40-ish sounds about good. Julian of Mitros, champion last time I checked of Kyra ? Was he, or did he switch over to Vulcan?
He switched to Vulcan.
That's good because his piety with Kyra is 20.
Oh.
His piety with Valis is 20. His piety with Mitros is 25. His piety with Pythor has gone up to 50. Pythor appreciates Julian's massive brass balls. So,
that somebody does.
Yeah.
Besides Julian himself.
It has gone up to 50 with Vulcan, which unlocks the final tier of blessings from Vulcan, which is nice. He's actually dropped to a -25 from the -50 he was at with Sidon, because he publicly shamed himself by offering sacrifices to Sidon for safe passage across the ocean. So that meant a lot to him. Lutheria, he's up to a 30 because she also admires his big brass balls.
Yeah,
Building a fan club.
Yeah, Thylea, he's at a 15. Kentamane, he's at a 10. Versi is at a 30 because she also appreciates his big brass balls once in a while.
That's true.
0 with the Fates. We don't really know what the Fates are up to, I guess. I don't know. 0 with Helios. 25-ish with Narcissus. Maybe. Over here with Maya. Maya's coming in at 40 with Kyra. 40 with Valis. 40 with Mitros. Which is, I think, the highest in the party with Mitros. 50 with Pythor.
What? Really?
One-on-one duel to the death. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Let him go around as a lady when nobody else would on your special ladies only adventure, and then he got to fight a giant snake monster with a really hot Titaness. I mean, it's like cool, a pretty good time. It's good stuff.
All right. I'm glad he enjoyed himself.
He's very easy to please. You guys are just jerks. All right, Vulcan, you're at a 40. He thinks you're cool, but yeah, whatever. Sidon, you're at a 0.
Okay.
Lutheria, you have improved. You are now only a -20.
Okay, that's better.
Thylea, you are a big fat 60.
Oh dang.
Hey, broke
Yeah.
the
Nice.
meter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that gives you room to fail. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kentamane, you're at 25.
Wow.
Versi, you're at a 0. Fates are at a 0. Helios, you're at a 0. Narcissus has you at a 45.
Wow.
Wow.
I
Alright.
guess Maya is pretty nice to Narcissus though.
Checking in on Oren. Oren's gone up to a 35 with Kyra. She's still rooting for him. He's dropped to a 15 with Valis. A 10 with Mitros. He's at a 40 with Pythor. And a 20 with Vulcan. Vulcan doesn't trust him. Don't trust him. -30 with Sidon. Apparently doesn't like him being a champion of his sister. Which, by the way, congrats on that 50 piety with Lutheria. Good job. Thylea staying at a steady 15. Kentamane at a 10. Versi, Fates, Helios, and Narcissus all have him at a 0.
The missing
Alright.
body parts probably doesn't do too much for his Narcissus score.
Heading over to Sibo. Sibo has a 50 with Kyra, but has dropped down to a 25 with Valis, a 25 with Mitros, a 50 with Pythor. Pythor likes the fact that you have an anime protagonist harem that follows you around. He thinks that's big dick energy. When he was asked in a private interview why he put a 50 down for your score.
That's fair. That's fair.
Says that you're not afraid of anything or afraid to do anything.
Honestly, I feel like that's fair.
Vulcan has you at a 35 because, you know, you're a rowdy boy, but you're fun to have around. And you're pretty smart. So, Sidon's got you at a 0. You actually went up to a 0 with Sidon.
Nice.
Lutheria has you at a 15. You have caught her eye.
Oh.
Thylea has you at a steady 15. Kentamane got you at a 25. Versi got you at a 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
You're putting in work. She's gaining power by the day.
I got extra seashells, so yeah.
Your big brain strats. She's like the e-girl, but you're like the community manager and the tech guy that's like actually making her a success. She's just in there, you know, kind of like reading the lines that you feel.
You're running the Discord, the Reddit.
Yeah, I'm the mod
on
her Twitch
emails.
channel. Yeah.
You're actually answering her DMs for her.
Yeah.
You're the one
like
actually sending out the jars from the bathtub water.
Facts.
Helios, you're at a 0. Narcissus has you at a 30.
Ooh,
So 30.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. So I don't think that changes anything mechanically for anybody. I think all of you were already champion status, right?
Yes, I think so.
I think the only one that reached champion just now would be Julian with Vulcan, right? That was the only big change. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And nobody switched out, so nobody lost. Well, I mean, Orin technically, if he refuses the Blessings of Lutheria, has lost his champion status with Valis. So he's just in a sad place. You know?
Yeah, facts. In more ways than one, obviously.
Yeah, for real. Okay. Then I will change out the Musax and
I got one more housekeeping thing.
Okay.
For Maya turning human, I decided to lose all the Medusa stuff and go full human.
Go full human. Okay.
So I lost all the poison stuff except for the ones I get just for being a champion of Thylea, and I took the prodigy as the human feat.
The good human feat.
Yeah. And now she knows how to cook.
Oh, nice. So you picked up what? Cooking, perception, and
so perception, cook tools, and I guess giant, because I guess there's a lot of giants in
giant is essentially the Geigen in the set.
So now you can ask them if they respond, and Andronicus will know his cutlass will do extra damage.
Now the question is, I don't know which one I want to take expertise in. I feel like insight is probably my main thing, but I mean it's already high enough. Perception sounds pretty good though. Medicine also sounds. I don't know. This is a hard choice.
So you currently have like a plus 10 to insight right now.
Plus 10 to insight and a plus 10 to perception and a plus 10 to medicine.
So it'd be a plus 13, plus 14 next level. I mean, no, it'd be more. It'd be a plus 15 next level, right? Because it'd be 2 times your proficiency.
I feel like Maya's insight is probably the best thing to do, but if for her character.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like that's probably pretty solid. Then having a passive 25 insight is ridiculous.
It's gonna hurt everybody else that is trying to be sneaky around you, but let me know when you toggle that on. So yeah.
I mean, Maya's not there's been people who've done a lot of sneaky stuff and she's known it and then hasn't said anything about it.
Also, did you guys level up yet? Because you got a milestone for defeating Themis. So
well, I guess it will happen today because you said we're going to find.
So you still have to finish it. Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't give it to you guys beforehand and then give it to you guys again because that would be really bad. So.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, you can if you want to. Yeah.
If you pick up observant, you could have a 30. You could have a 30.
No, that's too much. That's too much.
You could insight Thylea herself, probably just by looking at the ground.
I think there would only be maybe 3 or 4 people that would have a chance of lying to you if you had a passive 30. That'd be insane.
It's like some Pathfinder numbers, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm like looking at other stuff. I think medicine I feel like medicine would probably be a little bit more useful, especially if we're gonna be feeding potions. I'm gonna be feeding potions to everybody.
Mhm.
I had the
mean,
plus 10 is
that's-
good enough.
Yeah, plus 10 is pretty damn good for the DC that you need.
Yeah, we'll go insight. That's Maya. That's more Maya. All right, so I have a plus 13.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Wow. All right. So, I'm gonna move you guys over. Well, we'll stay here for now. But I guess I could move you guys over to the palace map, just so that in my heart I can know that I used it. Let's see.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. Let's see. Other groups have gotten to use it.
You can also save it for a different palace that we might go to.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, technically, it could be your palace, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Depends. We'll see what happens.
Okay. They're gonna have to clear out a lot of stuff in the palace as well. Oh, I guess there's that. Would Amazons be into looting? I definitely feel like the hyenas would. I feel like the hyenas would probably have already
would the
run
other
up.
tribes allow them to loot the royal palace?
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, I think
Because I did get the
Hatchery would.
vibe that like
Yeah.
half of them were backing it, and then half of them were like, "What the hell? Who you building this palace?" I don't know. It seemed like the rhinoceros tribe liked the palace. I think they were the most ardent.
I
Is that
think
more of
the treasures and the slaves and the value that is held within the palace that Hatria and Clemene and a few of the others would probably uh, kind of post like Mexican standoff style, like people there to kind of watch each other to make sure like nothing happens until all of this is decided upon. I think that sounds pretty good. So we'll go with that. All right. So a couple of things though. You did defeat Queen Thylea, or I should say her, the imposter queen. And you would then be entitled to her drops. So let me see. Check. I know there was something important that she had on her that's really important to someone in this group. Okay. Where is
I do know, and I know Julian's
here
not
we
here, but I do know we want to try and get the apple from the vault.
fair enough.
Yeah, we don't want to get that until we leave. We're 2 or 3 islands away, and then we come back for it.
Oh wow. Okay. So, the queen carries a golden gem-studded holy symbol of Lutheria, worth 1,000 drachmae.
Dang.
She and her sister were both wearing platinum tiaras that look like they came right out of a Wonder Woman movie. And each of those is worth 800 drachmae apiece. But they are relics of the Amazon people that are worn by the queen and her chosen consort. So it would probably be inappropriate for you to take that.
I'll put them in treasure just in case.
Also, the queen wears a choker, and the choker has a resplendent pearl in the center of it. The pearl calls to Andronikos. So
We're gonna have to rain check that pearl. Unfortunately,
there's literally a special box that says "Don't forget this" for the haunted one. So we will have to do a flashback next week to how he responded to this. But I'm assuming, Maya, that you would hand that over to him. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the end, you fought that lady so hard, and all you got to show for it is 1,000 drachmae, holy symbol of the goddess of death.
Well, I mean, also we got this feeling like if we just take a long rest, that we'll get stronger too. So there's this extra.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Some things are worth more than treasure. Mm-hmm. All right.
So the imposter queen and her sister, they were both like fully Medusa'd, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. They were like stage 3 Medusas. Maya was a stage 1. Moxena stage 2. These are stage 3. They're full on Gorgons.
Oh,
They had
Not to be
snake lower body.
confused with the Iron Bulls.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to ask if they were Gorgons.
Who are called Gorgons in another setting, but not in this setting. In this setting, we should just refer to them as Iron Bulls.
I remember we did have that Iron Bull in the
Xander's Tomb, yeah.
Xander's Tomb,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Once they get to stage 3, that's when they turn large. They get the snake lower body.
Yep. They become Gorgonzola. Yep.
Do they get shape-shifting?
They actually can't change their shape. They were only able to do this through
crazy
magic taught to them by Lutheria.
Dang, okay, fair enough. So it's like the perfect crime. All right. Nim will approach you after, I don't know, catching their breath, and you've dealt with some of the other leaders, and we'll say, so Miles, you're not still thinking about turning down the throne, are you?
And if Themis chooses me to be their queen, then I will take it. But I want Themis to make the choice.
Iris says you, but I don't understand. It's like you're gonna let them make the choice, but what about your campaign strategy? We gotta smear the competition. We gotta tell everybody about Hatra's terrible bad habits. We gotta her problematic messages that you sent that time. You know, we really gotta drag everybody down hard. You know.
Exactly. I can start to put things in motion. I'm sure that they have some dirt we can dig up. I can get us some allies amongst the other tribes.
And as soon as discovery of treachery happens and deception, then that's just going to ruin any claim that I might have. You see how they acted when one I keep forgetting her actual name. I have it in my notes. Hold on 1 second. Natsura.
Natsura and Leia. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see what Natsura and Leia have done, and how this treachery, going behind their back, doing things like that, has caused. So I've done what I can. I've shown how what I can do, what I can bring to Themis, and let's bring it together. That's what I want. If they choose that is what they need as a ruler, then that is what's going to happen. If they feel like they need somebody with just strength, like Yala, to be the leader, then that's what Themis chooses.
You can read Nim with your insane insight. You can tell that they don't approve, but that they will acquiesce and they nod along. So yeah. All right. Well, if that's what you want, that's truly what you want.
It is.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to go lie down.
Maya, I'm going to be honest. I don't think you're going to be the queen of Themis because I think that there's just bigger personalities that are going to be kind of, campaigning for the throne. And I mean, you're great and all, but I mean, I don't know what you're really going to do to compete with that kind of like big Amazon energy, you know?
I mean, then.
Unfortunately, we're running kind of like a Bernie Sanders style campaign here.
Yeah.
You really need to play a little dirty here. That's all I want to see.
What Maya says is, I'm not doing this because I want to be queen. I want Themis to be free to choose and for what has happened to my mom, my mother, my true mother, and for I want Themis to be free. If Themis, doesn't need me to be free, then it doesn't need me. But I will be here to guide it if they choose to let me lead it. But I'm not doing this because I want the throne. I didn't grow up here.
Nessa says to you, but who would you want to be in charge of Themis? I mean, have you run into anybody that seemed like they would do an okay job, or are you just hoping for the best?
I guess you can say I'm hoping for the best. Hello?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
yeah. Moxena is just staring at Maya. Her eyes, two green slits on her green face. The kind of golden sheen of her eyes glimmering a bit in the afternoon sun. She looks thoughtful, and Maya, with your newfound 23 passive insight, she is displeased with your decision.
I'll turn to Moxen and says, I do know that all of this, everything you've done for me, and for what we've done for Themis to put me on the throne, and it's supposed to be my birthright that was robbed, and that you want to return it, and I want to let you know that you have done a lot and much more for Themis, and I really appreciate, because I would not be here without you. But I didn't grow up in Themis. I also have this calling, this prophecy, and Thylea to worry about. So if Themis, if the fates, if all of creation leads towards me becoming queen, then it will happen, and I will do my best. But I'm not going to force myself there.
You might not have grown up in Themis per se, but don't just entirely discount your experience with the Druids of the Old Wood. It seems, from one of the tribes at least, that they're not too far disconnected, and seem to hold many of the same values that the Amazonians treasure, and you've got that fresh world perspective that helps to inform and advise against some of the harsher realities of Amazonian life.
And yes, and if Themis wants to go in that direction, I'll be glad to lead them.
Nim shrugs. I'd never be able to turn down royalty, but I'm glad that you're the one in this position.
Kyra says, hey, not everybody's meant to rule, you know? Like, my sister, she runs the biggest city in the world. She's miserable, right? Look at me. I'm like out in the world just living my life. My brother, he ran the second biggest, well, I guess third biggest, if you count, Regia. But he was miserable too. He was just destroyed himself. So, yeah, just, I get it. You don't want it. That's fine. It's okay to not want something.
I think she wants it. She just doesn't want to force herself onto him.
So, OOC, the player Dom, either way, it doesn't matter to him. For Maya, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Oh, so
But
completely
for her,
neutral.
yeah, she's completely neutral about it.
Okay, dang, all right.
And the idea behind it is, I guess you can kind of think like the whole passivity of like Thylea is she's kind of channeling that.
Nim's having a hard time wrapping their brain around you not wanting to be the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyra jumps into OOC chat and she says, Dom, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. You'll still complete your epic destiny even if you don't take the throne. I mean, it's fine.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, if you want to just flip a coin, and if it happens that way, it's fine.
Oh, not Kyra OC, me OC. There's no coin flipping required. Not caring one way or the other compared to people who passionately want to rule the nation, they're definitely going to go with the people that passionately want to rule the nation. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But they'll probably value your wisdom and insight as to which candidate should take over.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
There's not. I mean, they might throw their name in there if you're willing to give your endorsement.
Yeah, I
what
mean,
sort of candidates are you looking for?
Pythora's like, so you're saying any woman could be the queen of Themis now? And they are adjusting their big, muscular tatas. Like any woman? And they're scratching their invisible balls.
Or is it enough just to not be a man?
Yeah. What's the where's the application? What kind of qualifications do we need?
We'll find out. I guess we'll find out when we go to the hearing.
Moxena looks at Pythora and says, I don't want to add god killing to my list of crimes against the world and see what curse waits for me, but I will test it if you test me. And Pythor says, so there's a test? Oh, no. All right. We got time to go back to Chandras? Oh, wait. You got a nerd right here. Hey, buddy. Hey, Dad. Tell me everything you know. My mind is a sponge. All right. So you guys have that evening, and then in the morning, you are called to the temple, wherein you must kind of participate in this open forum about the fate of the world. Well, the world of Themis, at least. I guess it kind of impacts the whole world, so it's a kind of a big deal. I am pleased to say that night, no one comes to try to assassinate you in your tent, because all of the people that were spying on you overheard the fact that you don't really want to be queen, so there's no reason to kill you.
Nice.
Nim's gonna proudly declare that they don't really want to be queen either. Before
It's that 22 wisdom, folks. It's that 22 wisdom. Maybe she does want to be the queen, but she knew that wasn't the right time to say it. Oh, twisty. All right, let me gather up everybody and take them over to the palace for tomorrow's event. I guess if you have any strats to formulate them.
I mean, who would, if not Maya, who would?
Be a good candidate.
Yeah.
I imagine Clemente is probably going to throw their hat in. Yala, of course. Well, I don't know if Yala would... Did Yala explicitly say they were going to do it, or that they were just a strong contender? I don't remember.
From my understanding, I think it was like people would like Yala to be it, but okay. I don't think Yala wants to.
Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting. So I'm feeling like Clemente, Hatria, and maybe wasn't there
the leader of the Griffin tribe? Maybe.
Oh yeah.
I think Moxana's shown that she wants to do what's best for Themis.
Yeah, that might be a good endorsement. And that's a dangerous endorsement right there.
I don't know if Themis will be down for Moxana.
You knew even if they were, it's a little spiky one.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say that's a hard sell, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
not necessarily an impossible one, but might be a hard sell.
Do you want to? I guess I can give you some like buffs if you're gonna be speech making.
Yeah, I guess that would be good. Yeah,
Okay.
I am gonna make some speeches.
Nice. Okay. In that case, let's see. They'll give you tongues, so you can speak to everybody. Oh, and then I do get my 4th level spell. Oh man.
You got a long rest, so you do have all your.
Yeah. Hold on here. I might be able to give you something really good here.
Oh man, when I pasted people over, they just went everywhere. So now I'm playing like Where's Waldo, trying to find everybody. So Maya, you bringing your full entourage, like B team and everything to this this meeting? All your
Mhm.
men, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think Julian might cast Enhance Ability on Maya or Charisma, right?
I'll take it.
I can't see their sheet, but I'm pretty sure they do have Enhance Ability, right?
Come over here, Maya. I need to talk to you for a moment. Yeah, I don't have it either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does because he cast it on me during the fight.
Yeah.
Wait, which person are you talking about?
Julian
Julian
with enhanced
casting
ability.
Yeah,
enhance ability.
yeah, he definitely has enhanced ability. B team Julian will cast enhance ability on you.
Give you advantage on Charisma.
He is he's oddly quiet and respectful, allowing you and the women of Themis to sort out their problems without his mansplaining.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about swapping out Lesser Restoration. I mean, I hardly ever use it.
I'm getting greater restoration.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to just use 5th levels, save on my action economy.
Mm. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's see.
Oh, one thing. The night when we went to sleep,
Mhm.
is this possible? Can I have somebody run over to Kalendos and see if Aspa's okay?
Oh
Aw.
man.
I mean, it's a ways to get over there and back, but you could certainly send someone to check.
I would definitely
Okay.
send somebody to check.
All right. That's fair, I guess. Okay. Let me see.
Oh man, I can have 4 people in Bowling Bonded now.
That's insanity.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, at next level.
This level, yeah, 9th level. Or level 9, right?
Yeah, we're going to be. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get 5th level spells now.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Oh, this has got good music. It just has to warm up a little bit. Think.
I can start awakening stuff. Oh boy.
It's a big responsibility.
I know.
Oh man.
Oof.
You know how much child support Captain Bubbles has to pay? That's ridiculous. So. Gotta be very careful with that.
Mhm.
All right, are you guys able to see this lovely map?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, you climb the many, many steps to the top. There are some statues of mounted Amazon cavalry. There is an entrance over here to the stables. Stairs climb to a higher tier. There's a resplendent garden full of petrified people. There is a statue of Lutheria as the maiden. There is a lovely pond. There are some basilisks. They are wearing their safety equipment so that nobody accidentally gets turned into, statues. And let's see. Male servants and slaves are running to and fro. And overall, it's small, but well built and rather beautiful and well maintained. All right.
I'm gonna have to open it on dang it. I'll have to open it on a incognito because I think it's doing that thing where the map is just white.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pretty sure
It's-
opening
gotta
it.
clear-
Everybody else, or?
I can see it.
Yeah, I can fix it here. Just give me a sec. Nim's gonna emboldening bond Maya with Sibo, I guess. Somebody who's 30 feet away from them.
And Maya, there is this, I guess, really nice, powerful shot of you being the first one to climb the stairs, and you look past the statue of Lutheria, and you see the throne of the Queen of the Amazons once sat, and might sit again. Okay. So, as you enter, you see that your allies amongst the rebels are here, as is Yala, the leaders of the Griffin tribe and the Rhino tribe and the Kraken tribe are here. I think the Hyena tribe should probably put somebody in. I don't think they really gave a shit, but maybe out of curiosity. So.
I got the map working now too.
Okay, sweet. Let's see. Yeah. So like male servants are running to and fro. They seem to be bringing refreshments out from a kitchen area. All right.
Siba will make sure to stay 30 feet from Maya with emboldened bonds.
Okay. Clemene approaches you and goes to embrace you.
I'll return to embrace.
Oh.
I'll return to embrace. Says, it's nice to see you.
It is even better to see you. Humanity looks good on you. I am so happy that you are able to get rid of your curse. Now you are restored. Darien, once more. Maya that was.
You can see, this is I don't know if Maya's really not really good at deception. There's kind of a conflicted face on there for her.
Come. All will gather around and speak. It is better here, under the skies, than in that stuffy room over there, full of chairs, tapestries.
Okay.
Because they did have a really nice dining room, because, but like, what was you? That's ridiculous. All right. So everybody's just kind of chilling and lounging wherever they want. It's not the most lawful society, I'm going to be honest. Hatria starts off pretty strong and says, "Women of Themis, the false queen is dead. The two sisters who stole Themis have been sent to their mistress Lutheria and can trouble us no longer. Now, rule of Themis lies open. I will respect the bloodline. If Maya of the old wood that was, Darien restored, wishes the throne, I will support it. There's a murmur. And the leader of the hyenas says, it matters not to us. It is fine. As long as there is rule. As long as there is war. The Kraken tribe says, she has proven her strength and courage. Time and again. She understands the value and strength of allies in any form. And she is one with the land, the sky, and the sea. We support her claim to the throne. The Rhino tribe says, her closeness and connection to Mother Thylea and the land is respectable. Her strength is commendable. Her allies questionable. We would support the decision if no one better was put forward. The Griffin champion, or Griffin tribe, says, it is time to return to an older way of doing things. A closeness to the land. A closeness to beasts. And to nature. This is the perfect queen to lead us down that path. The future is uncertain, but her wisdom will guide us. We support Maya of the old wood that was, Darien restored. And then all eyes kind of turn to Clemene, and Clemene takes a deep breath and says, I speak for the lioness. Our matriarch is in exile, serving the Queen of Mitros as her personal protector. But I know her character, and I know that she would stand by this brave young woman, who has overcome even the curses of the gods themselves, to fulfill her mother's bloodline and desires. She is supported by many, and guided by some of the best and greatest of our country. And then eyes kind of look over to that Nyx guard that you guys spared.
Mhm.
And she steps forward and says, and now, with no head, the tribe of the Hydra is leaderless. But I will speak for them in saying, that should a new queen rise, who does not continue the worship of great Lutheria, they will deal with the tribe of the Hydra, for we will not stand for such sacrilege. And then everyone kind of looks over at Yala. Yala looks around wondering who they're looking at. Realizing very slowly that they're looking at her, she says, Themis has always been ruled by its queen. And when possible, the bloodline of that queen is respected. I have seen this one in battle many times. She is brave, and she is wise. She would make a fine queen. So then you feel collectively like, 150, 200 people all look at you.
All right. Maya steps up, acknowledges everybody, says, I, Maya of the Old Wood, Darien Restored, wish for Themis to move forward, not only understanding where my mother came from and what my mother stood for, but also where to show the strength that Themis has always had and always will have and always should have. And that is the collection of everybody here. I've spoken to each of you before and told you about what my strength is and what I want to offer the Themis. I want to bring all of us together. I want the talon of the eagle tribe, the might of the rhino, the wisdom of the griffin, the endurance of the kraken, and the ferocity of the hydra, to all be together, to show Themis' strength. I want Themis to be so strong that to the point where we don't need to bark and belittle the people that we are charged to protect, men here. Why we do not need to lower ourselves to that. They've come to us. Themis has the strength. We protect our own, including them. All of you have seen what I can do, what I'm capable of, and what I want to do. And some of you have know that I have been charged with another task, the prophecy, saving Thylea. Some of you, and she looks towards the Nyxborn and says, that prophecy puts me against the twins, Zidon and Lutheria. But I understand that there always must be someone to manage the dead. I follow Thylea, the mother of life, also the mother of death. And so I do not wish to outlaw the worship of Lutheria if I were to become queen. But I do know that I plan to follow through with my prophecy and protect Thylea the best that I can. And I hope and want Themis' strength, the talons of the eagle, the might of the rhino, the wisdom of the griffin, the endurance of the kraken, and the ferocity of the hyena to help me fulfill that goal, as well as the spear of the hyena. Fangs. Should have said fangs. So yes, I will ascend the throne. Is that something that Themis feels it wants to be a part of? So I ask, Eagle, is that something you would want to follow?
She narrows her eyes at you. Hatria. She flexes all her muscles. She says, I would know, if I could, what are your plans for Themis? What are your plans for the future of Themis? You who are prophesized to defy the twin titans. Will this bring destruction to our people?
We fail. Yes. But I think with the strength of Themis, we won't fail.
You would weaponize Themis against the twins?
I would weaponize Themis to defend itself. Because if Thylea is destroyed, that includes Themis.
What of the war to come? The war we were promised to aid Sidon in.
Yes, that's the war that I plan to and hope to avoid. But sometimes to avoid war, you have to have more than one battle.
And what would you have Themis do while you are out fighting these battles to prevent this war?
Prepare itself.
Prepare for what?
For if I were to fail, then I hope Themis would be there to protect Thylea.
Then you would have us fight the Titans in this war that is to come, should you not be able to prevent it.
Yes.
You hear hyena sounds from the hyena tribe. They seem into it. Some of them murmur that they hope you fail. The Hydra tribe, as well as this priestess who's protectively standing next to the statue, they kind of look over at you, and then the priestess says, "Your battle is with Sidon, not with our great lady. Why do you include her in your threats?"
As we've been traveling and going through, learning more about the history of Thylea, there's been many times when Luthier's hand has been part of that, part of this great prophecy. And so I hope that it's only Sidon. But I know the lady is too crafty, or I guess wise.
You hear
to be
Kyra whisper with a message, "Crazy, too crazy."
She doesn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Name message you says don't say that.
Crafty and I guess wise to not be a part of it. I don't know if she would stand with her husband or stand with protecting Thylea. I hope to find out.
Clemene says, you would take the throne, but leave to continue your odyssey.
Yes. And that's why I'm asking each leader of each tribe, are they okay with that?
Well, should the tribe of the lioness be unbanished, I speak for them to say yes.
Thank you.
The tribe of the hyena says, as long as there is blood to spill, then we support you. The tribe of the Kraken says, perhaps for the aid we gave you, you could, as queen, order more naval support. If we are to be attacked by Sidonites, or be forced into war, we cannot afford to be landlocked or tied too closely to the coast.
I do hope for the support of the Kraken tribe and their naval support if things were to happen. So yes.
The Rhino tribe says, what of the men? There are rumors that you would set all the men free. That you would give them rights. That you would let them stand as equals.
Are men equals to you?
Never.
Then if they are free, how does that make them equal to you? Are you saying that if they were free, your strength is diminished? Are you that weak?
No.
Okay then. So be as strong as Themis, so that when the free men stand next to you, it is not a question of who's the strength of Themis.
But if they are given the same opportunities as us, then they might.
Oh, you're that.
No.
So
No, that would be impossible. You're right. You're right.
That's what strength is. And I hope all of Themis learns that.
The tribe of the Griffin says, we support you and your decision. And we would like for the teachings of druidic magics and culture to be spread to any who would like to learn them. We also have a request of the new queen.
Mm-hmm.
There is a great and powerful beast who dwells in the forgotten seas. It is the Empress Rock, a bird as large as the sky. For the future, we cannot continue to rely solely on these machines. We must remember what came before, when we shared our hearts with the beast of the world. If you could bring back an egg from her nest, we could raise it to be a great and powerful ally of Themis.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Hatria looks like shook, but also like impressed. A rock is one of the greatest creatures in all of creation. Strength and beauty and grace. It represents everything that we as Amazons hold dear. were you to prove yourself so clever and so resourceful as to retrieve such an egg, there would be no doubt in anyone's heart that despite your time away, you are Amazon. Your blood beats bright and red and strong with the heart of Themis.
Then, if I were to become queen, that would be something I would know. I would definitely need to do.
As you say that, your quest log updates.
Mhm.
You must do that to complete your epic path now.
All right.
The big bird egg. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Easy quest.
Okay. There's a sort of a low murmur amongst everyone assembled, and then Clemente says, "Then Maya of the old wood that was, Darien restored." And she takes the platinum tiara and kind of moves to put it on your forehead.
I'll lower it.
You are queen of Themis. There is a low murmur and some whooping and some Lucy Lawless like ay 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 kind of screams in the background. She hands you the second tiara and says, "This is for your second, who will help you rule. It is an important decision that you must make before you leave, so that you know and we know that Themis is in the right hands, while you are abroad. Many would be eager for this position." And she gives you a very meaningful look. With your 23 passive perception, she would very much like the job. But I understand that you might need time to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
This abomination of a structure is yours to do with as you see fit. Tonight, we celebrate?
We celebrate.
And with that, there's like a huge uproar, cheering, all that stuff.
Seems you guys have some fireworks. Sends a message to Maya. Wow, you really had us going there. I thought to turn them down, but
Well, and in the message response, I said, like I said before, it's up for Themis to decide. That's why I asked each of them individually if they're okay with that.
yeah, no, it's great at letting the people have a choice and all, but you actually let them choose.
That was the whole point, to have Themis choose.
Just strange concept. Listening to the masses. They bust out the polka music.
Pythora approaches and says, "I understand what a huge responsibility this will be. I'm gonna only have orgies 5 times a week. Oh wait, we don't have weeks. I'm only gonna have 5 orgies a month.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, look at what a bang-up job I did with the story, huh?"
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are you wait, Python? Are you saying you want this?
Sure, yeah. Well, I mean,
No,
if you
no,
all right.
no. Sorry, I
What?
can't do that. I can't do that.
Mm.
All right. Hmm. right, well,
We're looking around at this palace on a scale of 1 to like the most gaudy palace, like the Mitros Palace. Where are we lying? How like, because they're always talking about how over the top this palace is. Is it really that over the top, or is it modest?
Not over the top at all. It is very, very functional. But there are a lot of beautiful things, including this guy, favored harem slave Dirk.
Well, Maya, this waiting room is quite
You
nice,
see,
but when
you
are we
see,
going to
you
see the
see him
action?
wink at you from across the way, Nim.
Nim winks back, turns back to Maya, says, this waiting room's nice, but when are we going to see the actual palace?
yeah, you guys come in. Come on.
Is that Dirk Diggler?
All right, so people are dancing, enjoying themselves, celebrating. Many people come up to look upon you, test your handshake strength.
All right.
10 strength that they walk away a little unimpressed, reassuring themselves that you're very wise. So, yeah.
All right.
What do you do as the new queen?
Well, I mean, it's celebration time, so I guess I'll
Yeah.
just go to each tribe member and just talk to them and I guess socialize and one thing I think Maya would want to do is ask any elder Amazons around here, ask them about her mother, what she was actually like before.
Ah, okay. They paint a picture of a very intimidating and successful woman that did not take shit from anybody for any reason, but did not act so rashly as to bring about disaster. She had a good instinct for when to act and when to have patience. You hear stories of her willingness to fight at the front lines of any battle, planning before battles, but leading not from the rear, but from the front, side by side with the other warriors and the other troops.
Mhm.
She was very strict as far as the lack of rights of men and the sort of enforcement of those rules, but understood that the men were useful throughout their lives, and should be treated as more than just livestock and just menial slaves. If a man like your father showed promise and skill, that skill should be encouraged and nourished, and not feared, essentially.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm kind of hoping the Themis ends up turning to be like the Vera, the way Vera work.
The men all run away into the jungle and they just get poached for hookups once a year or whatever.
Maybe that's best case scenario.
That's best case scenario. All right. Keep the expectations low.
Yeah.
Time. Would you give the men the chance to leave the island if they wanted to on your ship?
If they wanted to come, if any men wanted to come with us, then yes. But if they, I want hopefully me saying that with the men being free, and telling that one Amazon that, hey, if you're saying that a free man is going to be better than you because he's free and has equal rights, then you're not saying you don't have enough strength. Hopefully that's enough to get hopefully that's enough to push Themis, the women of Themis to not be so crazy like that anymore. But I don't know. That's hoping too much.
I wish that worked on bigots in real life. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's a very sound and very good argument, which immediately calls out that no, they would really prefer that those people not have any opportunities at all, if possible. Yeah.
Yep.
Which was kind of the vibe that lady was giving off with your 23 insight, but you kind of cornered her in front of 200 people. So, yeah.
Nuh-uh.
All right. So the celebration goes on through the late afternoon into evening and late into the night. You are approached by Hatria, who says, I understand that your prophecy, your odyssey, your destiny is important and will affect the fate of our nation. I hope that you make the right choice and choose a strong, true Amazon to lead us in your absence. With your 23 insight, you know that she wants to be chosen to rule in your stead.
When she says that, and I kind of pick up on that, I'll say to Hatria, Hatria, I know the Eagle Tribe is known for it being the best scouts in Thylea. And one of the things that I think would benefit Themis a lot is if we had scouts scout out past outside of Themis's borders. And I wouldn't trust any other scouts more than the Eagle Tribe. Your speed and your perception are unmatched. I think that's what Themis needs the most, is to have eyes outside Themis to make sure that, whatever happens to Themis knows about it beforehand.
She raises an eyebrow at you, as shown in this illustration. Give me a persuasion.
All right, I have advantage on this because I don't know. Well, I don't know if it still lasts. How long is
Sibo is hiding nearby, I guess. So.
Well, I mean, that's only like 10 minutes. So.
Okay. Yeah, this is much later. Yeah, okay.
And then the thing from the Eagle Splendor thing probably it's a 1 hour, so I'm pretty sure that's gone by now too. So.
Okay.
It's a B flat.
Guidance.
I'm in the shadows.
All right. Persuasion.
Okay. She says, I see. And she says, I will need to think on it.
And
it
I would
require the assistance of the Kraken tribe.
Mm-hmm.
She turns to Dirk Diggler and she says, you there, entertain me. And he says, yes, ma'am. And she drags him away.
Okay.
During the celebration, Yaris approaches you. And she says, you have done well. I knew you would. It is good to see the bloodline restored. Many will likely come to you, seeking your favor, seeking to rule in your stead. But perhaps the right choice is someone who has always led from the shadows. Someone who has seen much and done more. Who is not concerned with one tribe or the other, but with the greater whole. Something to think about. with your 23 insight, you know that she would like you to choose her to rule in your stead.
Yeah. Mm. I'll take that into consideration. Very very wise observation, Yaris.
Of course. Kyra approaches you.
Oh my Kyra.
It's pretty rough out there, huh?
Mhm.
Everybody vying for the throne or whatever, trying to get your favor.
It's like they're playing almost like a game.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, I'll make it easy on you. Just put me in charge of Themis.
You want to
Yeah.
you actually want the
Yeah.
responsibility of ruling?
Yeah. Nobody's ever given me my own place to rule before. I think it's time. I think I'm ready.
I mean, I did beat you in that race before as well.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Also, I don't want to brag, but I kept my Tamagotchi alive for like 8 days.
What's a Tamagotchi?
It's sort of like a familiar, but like they don't live very long, so 8 days is really good.
Wait, I thought familiars don't.
So yeah, I think this is the time for me maybe to step into a bigger role, like managing you guys is good, but I think he's being a little quiet tonight, but I think Julian's got it, like he's got the vibe, he's the face that you guys need, right? I'm just kind of cruising around now, and then you got Nim's an okay bard, so like what am I really bringing to the team anymore, like
I mean,
these ladies, they need things shaken up, you know what I mean? They need someone who's been everywhere, who knows everyone, with innovative ideas, someone that's willing to just kick it into the next level, high octane stuff, you know what I mean? Like pretty much just wipe the slate and just start over, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell people, like, you're gonna need to be willing to go into like overdrive mode, and if you can't keep up, you get a severance package, and then we do the best work with the people who are left, because those are the people that really care about Themis.
I'll take it into consideration.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. I'll think about it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Nice. All right. She wanders off, as she seems to have a lighter step. Like she feels pretty good about it. With your 23 insight, you know that her heart will be broken if you do not give her stewardship over Themis.
Okay. What was my pie deal with her again?
It's like a 30 or something, or 40.
Okay. I got some room to lose. Okay.
Oh damn. Damn.
Nim, are these deviled eggs?
I think so. I mean, they were talking earlier about wanting a rock egg, but I've never seen a rock that lays eggs, so I think that we could probably just find any old egg and pass it off and be done with that quest quickly.
Is this red stuff paprika?
Either that or, I'm sure it's paprika.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's paprika. That's good.
Maybe it's time for me to go put my name into the ring, so to say.
As Corinna approaches you guys, she says, wait, Nim, are you going to try and be the steward of Themis?
I mean, it seems like it'd be a waste not to at least, put it out there.
Do you feel that you are the best person for the job?
Oh, no, of course not.
It feels like a great burden for Maya. It is good that she is so wise. I am sure she will make the right choice.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it in there in case she's feeling like a wild card, you know.
I wanted to somehow suggest to her that she should choose Nessa, but I don't know the best way to approach her about that. Think about it. Nessa is so insightful and so wise and so kind, and in a way, she's sort of like a bigger Maya, you know?
It's true, but I don't know if Nessa exactly has the countenance to deal with some of the more rougher Amazonians.
Excuse me, Nim.
As you look over, you see Nessa taking the biggest rip off of
Yeah.
off of like an opium bong, and she just is like, "Oh, whoa, I'm in the Knicks right now, y'all. I'm flying. I'm a Pegatar now. Oh yeah.
She's more than
Oh, this is
capable.
wild." She just falls into the fountain.
Maybe she could appoint her as like the spirit guide of Themis or something like that.
Corona says, "Actually, I think I was wrong. Never mind. This is very tough. Yeah, sure, go for it, Nim." Also, Sibo, let me tell you about rocks, because they're not actually stones. It's a giant bird.
What?
Mm-hmm. And she begins to teach you everything she's heard from the Amazons about the rock.
I memorize every moment of it.
Okay. It will come in handy later, for sure.
It's a big rock bird, like a
It's like a stone
elemental.
bird.
No, it is. They call it a rock because it. Why do they call it a rock? Oh, that's
Does
a
its
very good
eyebrows
question.
move up and down, and it talks about?
They do
asking
have very
if
big eyebrow
Yeah.
feathers.
And it asks if we know what the rock is cooking whenever it
I
does
don't
it.
think they know how to cook Sibo.
Oh. Different
But
kind of rock
they're
names.
supposedly like as big as that courtyard.
The fall?
Well, their wingspan. They can pick up boats and like fly off with them.
Damn. Oh. Could you imagine what deviled eggs from a rock would
That
look
would be a
like?
big deviled egg. But
Holy Lord.
you'd only get 2 deviled eggs no matter how big they are.
That's true.
Do they only lay one egg?
I think they lay more than 1 egg, maybe.
But each egg is cut in half. You only get 2 deviled
But what
eggs
the
out of it,
Amazons are
okay.
not telling us is that in order for a lady bird to lay an egg, there needs to be a boy rock.
Hmm.
They're very quick to dismiss men, but I think that it's important for us to remember that there might be a boy rock as well.
You have a very good point.
Mm.
A very good point. Or 2 lady rocks, and one of them is a scientist and has a couple of methods.
Oh, like the
so
shrine
they-
that they use here on
yeah.
Themis, the fertility shrine.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, maybe the rock can just make its own babies.
There are some South Estonian tree frogs that are known to change sex in a single-sex environment.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Maya. While you are wandering around, Yala does not approach you. It does not have anything to say to you. But it looks like you've approached Yala.
Yeah, I approached
Okay.
Yala.
Yala is looking over at Pythora, who is talking up about 7 or 8 ladies right now.
Nim sees Nim's starting to walk up to you and then sees like who you're talking to and turns on their heels and starts walking the other way.
That is just Pythor, yeah?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I know.
You two did really well in the fight. Against
Yeah.
that giant.
I honestly expected that the god of valor would be a bit stronger, but hey,
Well, he's not an Amazon.
Are you an Amazon?
My blood is.
Blood means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Those were words I said, but
Yeah.
Spirit is everything. You need to be an Amazon if you truly love Themis and want to rule Themis and lead Themis. You are a druid. You are a priestess. You are a warrior. And you are a diplomat. But are you an Amazon?
Hmm. I hope to be one. Especially now that I have the weight of Themis on me. I have to be one.
You made a grand boast to bring back the egg of the Empress Rock. If you do, there will be no doubt in anyone's mind or heart, mine included.
Hmm. I guess looking at all the people that have approached me so far,
Mm-hmm.
and noticing that Yala was the one that didn't,
Mm-hmm.
I think Maya would want to. She's like thinking about it, like, the Hydra tribe is very revered of Lutheria. Yala is the daughter of Lutheria, but she's also very loyal to Themis. So in her mind, she's thinking that Yala might be the best candidate for this, for second. And so she holds the. He looks down at her hand and holds the second tiara, and then looks up at Yala and says, "Yala, would you help teach me what it means to be an Amazon?"
He looks down at the. Are you holding the crown out to her?
I'm holding the second crown in my hand. I haven't had it out to her yet.
Mm. She says, "You would have me travel with you? The daughter of your enemies?"
Well, like you said, blood doesn't matter.
I am curious why you and your allies are convinced of my grandmother's destruction. I would learn more firsthand if I could, but only if I felt you left the stewardship of this nation in the right hands.
Then,
Else I will stay and watch.
well, I've been approached by Atria. I've been approached by Cleme, and I've been approached by Yaris. Of the three there, who do you think would probably be the best?
It is not my decision to make.
I know.
And I am not blessed of great wisdom as you are.
I know, but you do have the heart and spirit of an Amazon, and so I'd like to hear your counsel.
Each of the three women that you listed have strong hearts. Each of them would be a fine steward. Patria is a bit too impulsive. Clemene, a bit too old-fashioned. Yaris, a bit too mysterious.
What about that one over there? Pointing at
She has very radical political views and is not afraid to speak her mind. It would cause a great schism across the tribes. Not that I disagree with her, but this is a time for unity, not divisiveness.
Okay. Thank you for your.
Are those the only 3 you are considering?
Well, I was considering you.
I would flatly refuse. I would
Figured.
not ally myself publicly with the enemy of my parents. It would show a tremendous conflict of interest for me to rule in your stead. And I have never wanted to rule Themis. I have only ever wanted to love Themis and live amongst the people and the culture of Themis.
That's why I was considering you.
And I am no leader. I am a weapon.
Well, thank you for your counsel. I have much to think about. Hmm.
Tebow. You feel Kyra's whispered breath on your ear. And when you turn around, she's crouched down next to you. She says, "Okay, I put in my application. I think I'm probably the top candidate right now."
I mean, if you're not the top candidate, somebody's doing something wrong.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad Mercy's stuck on the boat because I feel like that's definitely something that she would put in for. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think she would be interested. Actually,
Really?
yeah.
Hmm. But why don't you think that she would be interested? She seems kind of power hungry. You know, like.
This island probably is like. I mean, you're right. She would be interested, but like secondary to the Isle of the Fates, I think that's probably
Ooh.
the one she would. Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks on that one.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking wild.
Yeah, so you've been doing a lot of good work for her. Real big numbers. You're putting up some real big numbers for her.
I
I
think they
know.
call it exponential growth on
Sure, it's short
YouTube. Yeah.
notice. Can you win me this election?
I make no guarantees.
See, but I will make it worth your while if you
we
win me this election.
We can
I
fucking
need
try.
I need to show Valis who can run a better fucking country.
Technically, please don't tell her I said this, but she does not run.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, keep it down.
Yeah, so I just want to.
Wait, you said. Wow.
Yeah, I mean she gets.
Oh man, you can't see it. You don't have true sight. I'm watching your piety just tank right now with Valis. It's wow.
No,
It's
it's not possible because I sent Sophia over there. And there's no way Valis is hearing this, but
right.
If every time she does something, it gets overruled by Acastus, I mean, it's not her fault.
Of like, it's when you say her name, she knows. I think so.
Yeah,
you've already done it.
That's okay. I mean, she knows it's true. She cannot like it if if she doesn't want to. But I mean,
I'm gonna go over here.
Rid of a. Where are you going now? You've got to get rid of Acastus.
I ate way too many deviled eggs. I need to make a big wet poop. I gotta go.
Okay, all right, cool. Hey, Corinna, how's it going? You
It's okay. I also need to poop.
Oh man. Well, I'll just cast
Andronico says, as Valis' champion, I back you 100%.
Yeah.
God dang it.
So true. I mean, that's where I got my ideas from. I mean, because of all the
come on. Like, are you the goddess of wisdom or aren't you?
Right, seriously.
Many armed women look over at the two of you having this conversation. They are drunk and are looking a bit angry.
You want to help me get Nessa out of the fountain, bro?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast Chandra's dish.
Hey guys, I'm a hippocampus.
Yes, you are.
I blow bubbles.
I blow bubbles with her.
Yeah. All right. Maya, back to you.
All right. I guess out of the three that have approached me and the people that I've looked at, I think Maya would pick Cleme.
Oh.
Oh, Maya's gonna pick Clemente.
Yeah, Clemente.
You're reading off the name. You're like, all right, and I choose.
Yeah, Clemente. Because I was zoomed out so far, I was like trying to read it. I was like, wait a second.
Are you gonna make a formal announcement or?
Yeah, I'll do a formal announcement.
Okay. All right. So you signal for the tuba player to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Brothers and sisters of Themis.
There's a distasteful.
Sorry.
Distasteful sound.
Sisters and brothers of Themis. There, sorry. I meant to
okay, there's a grumble. There's a grumble, but it's better than before.
Yeah.
Gonna take some getting used to this.
Yeah.
This new queen. Oh, no.
I have decided on who would be my second.
All right. Everyone turns and looks.
This person has supported Themis for as long as I've known, for as long as I guess as everybody has known now. They worked and did as well as they could to thwart the deception and the unlawful takeover of Themis by the false queen. They greeted me when I first got here. They put me on the path to finding my father. They put me on the path to help free Themis as well.
Right.
Thinking about it too now, I think maybe Moxen. No, the person who I've chosen as my second is Clemente.
So as soon as you say the person you've chosen is your, Kyra rushes up to you. It says, "I accept. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, suck it, Valis. Yeah, Themis. Woo, woo. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. I am ready. Let's do this. Okay. Woo. All right. Let me get this golden laurel on before I put the crown on. Oh yes, I am so excited.
I put my hand over.
I
put my hand over her mouth.
What's that, Maya?
I said Clemente.
Wait, you said Clemente?
Yeah, not Kyra.
You said not Kyra?
Yeah, I did not say Kyra.
And like 200 something people are watching us right now?
I think you should use your speed.
I'm just gonna go jump off this cliff. Okay.
I mean, you could fly, right?
Bye.
And Julian, go get her.
Down she goes.
Oh, Jesus.
Do we have a statue of Kyra on the ship?
From computer us. Just keep going.
All right. Clemente.
Oh, everyone kind of looks over. Moxena's snakes let out an ominous hiss. And Clemente approaches. This is a great honor and a tremendous burden that I proudly carry for you, my queen. And she kneels before you.
And I place the second tiara on her head.
Okay. There's a general applause, some ayes, and a few grumbles. And she stands. She moves next to you. She holds your hand and kind of raises your hand with her hands into the night sky. And then the cheers and the ayes get louder and more intense.
And then when then as the ayes calm down a bit, Maya's gonna say, as you saw today, I asked each and every single one of you what you thought about me being queen. I sought your counsel. And that doesn't stop today. It doesn't stop with with my second. So please, for Themis, to make sure Themis is as strong as it can be, and as it should be, voice your concerns, give your advice. Because what makes Themis strong is that we have each tribe. And each tribe has its own strength that, when together, makes Themis the best it can be.
There is more cheers, more ayes. Chakrams are thrown dangerously into the air like graduation hats. Stimfey let out psychic screams, and it is rowdy.
All right. I'll tell Clemente, please. I've mentioned to you many times about what I hope for Themis, and I hope you share them too. So I hope to hear your counsel, and I hope that you hear the counsel of all the other tribes as well while I'm not here.
Yes, my queen. Is there some magic you have that would allow us to speak quickly over a great distance?
There might be. Give me a moment. She's gonna run to go find Sibo.
What about your book real quick?
Yeah.
Nessa says, "Watch out, I'm the Kraken."
Sibo, do you have your book with you?
Cracking these nuts! And she kicks Sibo in the balls with her horsefoot.
Joke's on you, I only have one.
It's permanently recessed.
One second. Which book?
It's the book that allows us to speak. You do to speak with the leaders across great distances.
Yes. Yeah. Here.
Can you come with me for a second?
Yeah.
You know, help. You know, it's okay. You can take a moment.
Nessa's just rampaging through the fountain now, or the pool, just shouting, "The seas are like mine to command, mine to control."
I thought they were D's. I didn't think they were C's. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I mean, let's be real. They're way bigger than D's. Yeah.
You said. I thought you said Z's.
Yeah.
Okay. How many? Who was it? Who currently do you? What names do you currently have in your?
Vulcan and Valis.
Is it possible? Can we add Clemene's name to this book.
Yes, absolutely. And I will scratch out the
I
dad.
think, hold on, if you can put a number equal to your proficiency bonus, right?
Until tomorrow, I can only have 3.
So you might want to wait till tomorrow and then put their name down, so you'd have to go back and get Vulcan.
All right.
No, I'm removing the
Julie?
No,
Oh,
Maya's dad. I
Andrew,
added
please.
Maya's dad. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That checks
Yeah.
out.
So I'll do that, and I'll add Clemene to the book. Yes. I need your Sivo Shepard right here. You just sign. Yep.
So, in case you're wondering, Julian is trying to comfort Corinna, who is hysterical over the death of Kyra. She's thrown herself into volcanoes. She's been trampled to death by giraffe. It's fine. She was swallowed by a whale. It was the fastest way to get away from the embarrassment. She'll be back. Don't worry. And Corinna says, but she wanted it so bad, and she was so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for her. Anyways, back to you guys.
Right. If she signs her name, then I guess with that, we can speak across great distances, no matter what, as long as we're here in Thylea.
And your secretary, he can convey the information to you.
Yes.
Just like your mother, you see that there are, in fact, redeemable qualities in men that can be used to our advantage.
That's true. Yeah, she does. I spend the next 5 minutes typing ping every 10 seconds into my book.
Okay.
Gotta establish the connection,
Yeah, she keeps looking around, wondering what these weird sounds are.
If you're hearing a sound, that means it's working.
Just calibrating. I'm just calibrating.
Will I hear the sound often?
Whenever we want to. Oh,
depends
is that how it works,
Sibo's
Sibo?
feeling.
Penis. Okay, we're good. It's calibrated. You should hear it much, much, much less going forward.
She stares down at you. Well, the first thing we need to do is turn this temple into something that benefits the people. What do you think we should do with it, Queen Darian?
Well, I think we already have a shrine to Thylea here. I think each tribe that has a shrine to what they worship should be placed here.
You wish to convert the palace into a holy place.
A place where any time the tribes need to speak, this is where they can meet under the guidance of their deity.
Then it shall be done. She says, I will not bother you with any other matters of rule until tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the festivities.
Thank you.
All right. So, unless there's anything else you'd like to do or anyone else you'd like to speak with, I mean, the night would advance.
I'm good.
Same.
Nim got something.
Nope. Nim goes and finds something to preoccupy himself with.
Okay.
Most likely whatever pastime the Amazonians and their lackeys are getting up to.
I periodically message Clemene with, they know the truth. No, okay, I'm kidding.
All right. As the sun rises, the the aftermath of the celebrations you see just a pile of naked men and women begin to move a bit, and then you see Pythora pull themselves out from the pile, shake themselves off, and head over to the rest of the group. Oh, it was a good party. So what now? What's the plan? What's the play?
I guess restock, resupply. I guess I asked y'all if she would travel with us. I don't know if that was okay.
You what?
Mm-hmm.
You asked the daughter of our enemy, that wimp, if she would travel with us?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. What did Kyra say?
Actually, have you seen her? The last time I saw her, she jumped off the cliffs over there.
She jumped off a cliff.
Yeah.
Why would she jump off a cliff, Maya?
She thought she was going to be my second, and then when she wasn't, she kind of ran up thinking that she was, and then started speaking, and then jumped off once she got embarrassed.
You killed my sister?
No. She just jumped off a cliff.
It's like the ground killed her.
Like a 500-foot cliff. No, you didn't go down to check on her?
I had asked.
Nobody went down to check on her?
I asked Julian to.
Hmm.
I mean,
there was wine last night. Asking Julian to? I mean... Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, let's go find her.
Okay. You just find blood-spattered rocks at the bottom of the cliff. There's nothing there.
Okay, I think she's okay then.
That's what the blood-splattered rocks told you?
I mean, if she's not there, then that means she must have got up and kept going. I hope.
It's probably
alright. Pythor looks around and says, no, the amount of blood, she definitely spattered everywhere.
So it means we need to stop by Mitros and pick her up then.
I don't want to go back to Mitros.
I mean, she can probably catch up.
She can fly now, right? Like she can find us.
Why? How's she gonna fly?
We saw her fly at the Fire Island.
I mean,
I mean, that's when she was in her
flame on form.
Yeah.
Wow. So who did you pick?
Oh, Clemente.
The yawn. It's like the boringest choice.
I mean, I guess that fits me pretty well then.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're definitely the most boring of all of the heroes of prophecy, for sure.
All right.
But you know, Valis is the most boring of the five gods, and she's pretty popular. So
I like Valis a lot.
Me too.
I might need to actually going back to Mitros and maybe Trump as queen establishing some type of relationship there might be good. Oh man, this is a lot of work. Okay. Well, is the idea to rest, resupply, and then try and figure out where we're going to next.
The fates.
Okay.
I think it's
Nessa, who bounces back really fast, is like, but what about your dad, man? He's like held prisoner on yonder.
no, it's true. So I think what I think is that if
Mhm.
we deal with the fates, Versi will get stronger, and therefore I will be stronger, and then my dad might not spit in my face when I see him.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I mean, we'll be able to higher chance of success.
Why would your dad spit in your face, man?
No, I
You'd be
think
like saving him.
you've had a lot. I didn't. That's not what I.
What? I've
Hmm?
had a lot of your nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some real issues with your dad, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. Isle of the Fates it is what I'm hearing everybody agree to.
Did your dad like abuse you, man?
I wouldn't say abuse. He left me. He left me behind. Um,
Cause you said it was like a big explorer, you said.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, but
Um,
did you feel like he should have taken you with with him?
I had gone on like a couple of things with him already,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was this big thing he was about to go do, and I was ready to
Yeah.
go. Yeah, we were gonna go, and then the
Well,
next morning
maybe
he
like he
was.
thought it was too dangerous, man. And like he
Sure,
didn't want.
sure. Yeah, that's probably it. I agree. Yeah, yeah. Yep. But I got to make sure that Versi is as strong as she can be before, so that I
Hmm.
can be as strong as I can be before. And I think that that's the.
I mean, I guess at this point, like, if he was gonna die, he'd probably be dead by now.
That's
So,
true. That's true.
because you really been kind of like, kind of running around the bush, like about going there. So, like, because we found out like, oof, weeks ago, months ago.
Months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know
I
how long.
also
I don't know
yeah.
a lot about being a prisoner of war, but like, I don't know how long you stay a prisoner.
He's a clever guy. Maybe he's
Hmm.
become their historian now, and
Oh, really?
yeah,
I
you
mean,
ever
if you think about it, look what they did to um
Androcles? Yeah.
no
Oh,
why am I forgetting his name? The
Gort,
two
what was his name? Dork,
Gaigans that we have,
The Jankan.
the Jankans that we have,
the dad. You got
the dad and the
Steros,
son, Steros and
and it's Gork,
Grant,
Grant?
Grant. Yeah,
Yeah.
Grant.
I mean, yeah, they were both prisoners.
Oh
But
yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
they
See.
turned in.
Narcissus, right? Like they were
Hmm.
like a prisoner too.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay. All
yeah.
right.
So
All right.
That helps. Helps you not
Yeah.
worry about him, I guess.
Well, if he's anything like you, Sibo, then he probably made friends with everybody.
exactly. Yeah. He's
Maybe
definitely.
he's like working for Sidon now, man.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wow. I didn't even think about that until just now, but like if he is as smart and cool and talented as you are, and like he's been there for that long, and like he doesn't want to be a prisoner, maybe he's just like working for them now. Maybe your dad's like a Sidonite.
That could be. That could be. And then I get to save
Oh.
him twice. Then, right? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's really like deep, man. Like
Yeah.
save him twice. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The ground shakes a little as Yala approaches, and she said, "You chose wisely, which is no surprise, and you chose the safest choice, which is no surprise. What I would like to see is some surprises. If the offer still stands, I will sail with you for a time, study you, and your allies. I wish to understand why you are so foolish as to throw your lives away, and why you would bamboozle so many others to throw their lives away as well. I find it fascinating.
Well, hopefully, you will, watch us and learn that it's not a bamboozle, and hopefully, you can make the decision after that yourself.
Yes. Well, I suppose if I am there helping you, I don't know. I'll just kill stuff for you. So her B team ability is she could instantly kill any paragon monster
Oh my
that you
god.
are fighting
Oh my goodness.
once per short rest.
Oh my goodness, short rest. Whew. All right.
How
Man,
quickly can we
getting-
upgrade her to get 2 per short rest?
her upgrade is a long
Yeah.
way away.
We
Yeah.
need it. Her plus Nessa. We got this shit, guys.
Just do a boss rush. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad to have you aboard.
But I will row. Okay. You guys ready to head back to the ship? You have any other business here in Themis?
I imagine Julian wants to grab his golden apple.
Yeah, grab the golden apple.
Ah, okay. I mean, you are the queen. Do you want an inventory of the palace?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're the proud owner of 50 beautiful young male slaves. What do you want to do with them?
Row.
Hero.
Would they like to come with us on the ship? I'll ask each one of them.
They say, "We will do whatever you'd command, our queen."
Okay, I'm asking you to choose.
And Dirk Diggler says, "Perhaps you need someone to keep your bed warm at night, my majesty. I am renowned through the lands for my lovemaking skills."
I want to have a cock off with this guy. Whose is bigger?
Just right here in the courtyard.
You're a main character. Obviously, you're doing better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
That was
Well,
definitely Sibo and not me.
I know somebody who might benefit from that. I'll pretty much ask each of them to if you had the command of your queen right now is to make a choice between staying here and coming on ship. Which one would you prefer?
Oh, they all would rather stay here and work in the palace and make love to beautiful women and be dominated and yeah. I mean,
Okay.
there's like a handful of dudes
Okay.
that are like, be in a boat. That sounds kind of neat.
Yeah, if they want to come on, if the handful of dudes want to come along, they come along. The rest of them,
Okay.
the rest of them, the order of the queen is when people come here to visit the shrine and go inside and try and communicate and counsel and stuff like that, make sure they're treated nicely.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, this is nice. There is a set of ascending stones.
Yeah, that makes things a little easier than having to do the book thing. But
the book's like an unlimited sending stone. Sending stones are just once.
One sending per day. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what else there is. A grand total of silver, bronze, and gold and gemstones of roughly 20,000 drachmae. This does represent, of course, the wealth of Themis to a certain extent.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'll probably leave. I'll probably take. I'll leave some. I'll
There
leave that
is
here.
a shield +1 and a spear +1.
Oh man.
Useless
Does
weapon.
does Adronicos have a shield? Have a +1 shield?
Yeah, he does.
And his cutlass is +2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so well,
I mean, I don't have a +1 shield.
I mean, yeah, you can use shields, right?
Is it like
As a cleric.
small though? Like a how heavy is it?
I mean, it's an Amazonian shield. It's probably pretty hefty.
Maybe I could wear it as like a breastplate.
Well, I guess we'll take the +1 shield for. And I mean, is spear a martial or a simple?
Oh, there are blueprints for a silent Stimfey. Yeah. This Stimfey can it makes no noise, has an absolutely ridiculous stealth, can turn invisible, and can cast silence spell centered on itself
Wow.
several times per day. It
I think
has not been constructed yet.
I think we should get that made for Corona.
I agree.
Have her get her own Stimfey.
Maybe
Let's
get
see.
Sophia upgraded as well.
Oh yeah, we can actually upgrade Sophia.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe.
upgrade Sophia.
Let's see. There's a bunch of goats. There
A
are
bunch of goats.
there are 6 maenads. I don't know what you want to do with those.
Row.
I don't know.
Drive everyone
Yeah,
crazy,
drive
yeah.
everyone crazy. No, that's not happening.
You also own these 3 basilisks.
Having a pet basilisk that has that's trained and has eye
Mhm.
thing. I mean,
Seems
they've
like
been using them.
It seems like you're just waiting for like a low budget horror movie if those get loose on the below the deck.
Yeah,
within the
yeah, I
ship.
know. Yeah, I know. But they are trained. You know, that's not. No, Mai's not. I mean, she's done enough. She's dealt with enough petrification in her life.
Mm.
She does not want to deal with anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh.
Let's see. There's a poisoner's kit, and there are 10 vials of poison. I guess the standard issue poison. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, basic poison.
I'm sure they're not like
Yep, it
purple worm.
literally says basic poison. Yep.
Yep.
You could use this poison to coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammunition. It's an action to apply the poison. The creature hit by the poison weapon is DC 10 Constitution save to take 1d4 extra poison damage. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you're a rogue, you can apply it quick with a
I guess
bonus
so.
action.
Not in
At
one
level 1,
D&D.
that's pretty good. Not in 1D&D, nah, not in
Oh
1D&D.
jeez. Well, none of us
Sorry to get
have to
political,
worry
you
about
know.
that.
I mean,
Jeez.
you also you can take the poisoner feat. No, that's even worse. You take a whole feat.
Yeah. That's what I
Ugh.
want to spend my feet on.
What do you want them to do? That's sadly, that's kind of all the magic items that there were.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of money, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna touch the money. I'm gonna leave that as the treasury for Themis, so that they can get stuff done while I'm gone. Just
All right. What do you want to do with the Fang?
I mean, being a prison is still good, just in case you have people who aren't, you know. But
But you could restore it for the 5 gods.
it used to be a dragon lord.
And keep it as a prison. Multi-purpose, you know. Very functional, just the way the Amazonians like it.
I guess yeah. What would be like I guess like looking around and seeing how what how people have reacted to the Fang before.
Hmm.
Like, what was the sentiment behind it before?
I think it was relatively
Um,
unknown, wasn't it?
yeah, they just kind of ignored it.
Okay.
They didn't like it because it kind of represented the occupation of Themis during the Great War.
Okay. I guess it could be like a forward base for Themis, the defense. Like like we have this area for coming here. You have your temple,
A
and then
naval
over
base
there,
for the
a
Kraken
no,
tribe.
yeah, a naval base or something like
Oh,
that.
oof, they
Yeah,
like that. They like that idea.
a naval base for the Kraken tribe, and then the if what you call her
They
Jairus is
want
doing
they
the
want to
doing
know
this.
what they're supposed to do with the great fanged Hydra of Themis.
Oh, jeez. Just leave it alone. To just put a door down there, yeah. Maybe build a little bridge over it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, well, it does want to eat all the time though, so it's not like it's gonna just lay there forever and not sometimes try and be eaten, try and eat
So
stuff.
for now, you want them to maintain the status quo of feeding this thing and just singing to it to keep it happy.
But did you see what
Mm,
Pythor and Yala did to the one during the fight? Just send those two down there. We can take a rest by the
I
time
mean,
the
yeah. Do
morning
you
comes
guys you
around.
guys want to sacrifice? Want to give a spark to something real quick?
I don't want to ever see that creature
Mercy.
again.
Mercy.
I mean, yeah. Oof. I mean, if we could kill it and that's a spark to something, then I mean we could, but I don't know if is that something we can do to just not hand wave, get it killed, and then spark something, or no? If not, then I guess status quo.
I've got a
Yeah,
character flaw
agreed.
here on my sheet that says deathly afraid of the sand hydra within the
Py-
Hey,
Fang.
Pythora explains, it doesn't. I can't sacrifice to myself. Part of what makes the sacrifice important is that someone had to work hard for it.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want it killed, I mean, I'll give it a shot.
So we could have. I mean, they can.
It'll be off camera. The DM will roll dice. There'll be a chance I might die. It's a pretty tough monster.
Mhm. I mean, Mitros has a chimera for executions. Ugh. I don't know. I guess for now, um, maintain the status. Where did I guess the question? Where did it come from? Was it a gift from Lutheria, or was it just always there?
Uh, it was a gift from Lutheria.
Okay. Ugh. Ugh. What do you guys think?
Oh, see, I mean, this would probably be good to get a divine spark into somebody, but Nim never wants to go down there again.
Mercy. Yeah, I agree with.
I mean, there's plenty more monsters if you want to give this one some space. I mean, you left a legendary monster at Scorpion Island.
The the Lotus Witch?
No.
The Scorpion King?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
yeah. The...
Oh yeah, we left the
Wait.
Scorpion King, and we also didn't do the River Octopus either.
Is the river octopus really a divine spark creature, though, Kelly?
Uh,
mean,
Octopus is one of the chosen eatables of Kentabane because it has
Jeez.
so many arms.
I feel like Kentamane's got a very problematic choice in monster.
I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah. I agree too. Like, I definitely would like to have a spark something, but I don't think any of our characters would want to go back down.
Yep.
So, so yeah, I don't think we
So
would.
they'll just maintain the status quo for now.
Yeah, for now. But yeah, I think what you call it, it could be a good forward naval base, and then the launching point for scout out of Themis scouting.
Okay. Right.
Nim will emerge sometime around noon, right before you guys are leaving for the boat. So yeah.
Mhm.
Well, so alright, what horrifying thing are we going to get up to today?
The Hydra, the sand Hydra that we went to, that we dealt with. That thing. We're heading down there.
Oh, perfect.
No.
I'll meet you all down
No.
there. You can go ahead.
No, we're not. We're not. I don't want to go back to that place ever again.
Oh, good. I didn't want to have to lie to you. So fresh after your coronation.
Hmm. I'm trying to, I thought cracking jokes might alleviate some of the pain that I might have caused Kyra, but I don't think she's here to hear them.
Hmm.
Apparently, if you just say her name and then make the joke, she'll hear the joke. Because
Say it
I
3
think
times, then
yep,
turn the lights off. Spin
Yep.
around in front of a mirror, I think.
yep, bloody Kyra, bloody Kyra, bloody Kyra. Oh wait, too soon?
Oh no. Okay, well, I guess if everybody's ready to go, I've talked to some. We got a few new rowers, and y'all is joining us, and
Oh, Yala's coming.
mhm.
That's great.
And I think we're getting ready to head out. Siba was mentioning that the next place we should go is the Islands of Fate. But if we're going to pick up Kyra, we might need to stop by Mitros.
Yeah. Yep. We can do that. We can do that.
Maybe we can have if the Caledonian shows up, we can send these things for this recipe or schematics for this Thymfe for Vulcan.
Pythora says, I mean, Kiki's gonna be out of commission for like a week, maybe 2. And I mean, I'm assuming she's gonna show back up at Mitros, but do you guys think maybe Fire Island?
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe. I guess we can. Is Kyra in your
book? No, she is not. Valis
I know Nim knows sending.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we wait for a week, and then he can probably hit a sending to point towards Kyra, or we think she might be.
I think Sibo knows something. I don't.
Oh,
I do not know sending. We probably have to get Kieran or Versi. I'm sure knows it, but I think.
Oh, you know who knows it? It was
Liren.
it was Liren. Yeah,
Liren,
Liren is the one who knows it. I'm pretty
So
sure.
as everybody is kind of packing up and getting ready to,
Chandra's too, I
make
think.
make the long trek back to the ship, Nim, a shadow falls over you.
Nim turns invisible. It's a... Oh, jeez. Defense mechanism.
Yeah. Yala says, I see you. And I know. And I am very curious.
You know, it's good to be seen.
Very curious.
I appreciate your full support and endorsement.
I will not get in the way of whatever it is you are trying to do.
You know, being better, the Hop's motto. So here I am.
Very interesting. And she sets you back down, and then she walks away.
Nim's gonna stay invisible.
All right. Head back to the wider world.
When we get on the ship, we gotta explain the whole backstory to Yala now. The whole siblings doing the thing to the siblings and their names based off of their other.
Yeah, I'll give her the book.
Yeah.
Oh no. Ah, that was a lot of people. All right.
Also,
Okay.
yeah, oh no, mine is the. Wait.
Yeah, pull out your fresh token. Oh,
There you
oh no, I killed you. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so,
Oh,
Isle of
does
the Fates.
okay,
Huh?
I gotta. Does Julian get the apple thing?
Oh,
Golden apple.
yes.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
we should probably then in that case we should probably head back to the heart tree, go talk to the what you call it, get
The
the
golden ram.
fleece, do all the things we need to do before we head there.
Okay, yeah, I think that's probably a decent course.
Okay.
So back to the Heart Island. Then we talk
Oh,
to
oh.
the
Ignore all these X's. My bad. Bloop. There we go.
Yeah, so hit up the golden heart, get Julian there.
Should we
Her
check out
fleece.
Titan's Folly one more time? See if anything's changed there?
No.
See how they're doing.
No. Was that and we? Oh man, Nim wasn't with us when we went to Titan's Folly.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, nope.
And good thing too.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You've seen what happens with Kuotoa,
There.
right?
Yeah.
It's like that, but even worse.
Are we considered level 9 now?
Yeah, you guys are level 9.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right,
Really
Crash.
out
I have a question about a spell.
Okay.
There is a spell that's 5th level called where is it? Summon Draconic Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay in this setting? Because I know we're like, dragons are supposed to be
Yeah, it's fine. Hypatia has it.
okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take that. So my elemental's gonna go away, and I'm gonna start using a dragon.
That'll probably work out better than the little the elephant elemental.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
about
I mean,
Rocco? Rocco was trying his best.
Yeah, I know, and he served me really well.
Oh, the element. Oh, do you at least summon him one more time so that you can?
So Rocco got outdone by one Amazon and got fired. Is that
He did his job, and now he's retired.
Oh,
He's free.
okay.
He doesn't have to go through that pain anymore.
I
Is
see.
he still on the payroll at least?
Yeah, I
He's
still
got
have
a
the spell.
generous pension.
Yeah, he doesn't have to come out and get beat up anymore.
Okay.
He has to come out in a row.
Alrighty. So the course you want to plot, if I'm understanding this correctly, keeping in mind that all of the islands are constantly shifting and moving around, you want to go from Themis, and you're going to sail to the Golden Heart again to trade the apple for the fleece.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next place you're going?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
if the Caledony is anywhere near, like the thing that we
Mhm.
send stuff, we want to send all the stuff that we need to Vulcan.
okay.
And if once we do that, I guess Island of the Fates, right?
Okay.
I'm asking if that's is that where we're going next?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
thinking. I think so. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Do you guys make a sacrifice to Lord Sidon, god of storms and strength?
I'm sure Julian would hop up and say, "Yes, of course. I'd love to sacrifice 3 or 4 goats."
I don't think
Okay.
so. I
No, you don't think so? You're not
You
gonna do it?
don't think he would do that?
No, I don't think he would do that.
Now he'd probably be like, "Nah, now that we're not in a hurry and there's no kids' lives on the lines."
Ha!
Fuck Sidon.
All right.
I mean, I don't know if yeah, he would probably say that, but maybe not. Maybe not out loud.
He wouldn't say the quiet part out loud. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd just be a tacit head shake of not sacrificing anything, I guess.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Probably took you 2 days to finish up there. And it's going to take you 4 days to get there. You guys will be essentially ringing in the new year, the year 499 AP. Will roll over.
Happy New Year, everybody.
500.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
What a year, you know, and into many more.
Wait, did I? Wait a second. I know we had to pick birthdays out for our characters. Hold on.
Oh
Is it-
man, that feels like a million years ago.
I know.
I think I changed the calendar tool out, so I don't think I even have that anymore on the calendar.
Because I remember I was looking through my Google Drive and I saw something came up. It was like a list of birthdays.
Let me
I
see.
think mine. If I remember correctly, I think Maya's was supposed to be. I think she was a Thylea baby. I put.
Okay. I looked up birthday in my Google Drive, and I am not seeing any notations about birthdays, unfortunately. So I did, however, find this gem. I'll post it up.
A Crashgem?
Nope. Birthday cake.
No.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing any.
Checks out.
Yeah, not seeing any birthday stuff. No more. All right. I mean, if you guys want birthdays, you certainly can. Yeah. I mean, you were born, so you could definitely have birthdays. Let me see. Were there any holidays for the new year? Let me see. Cities, towns, and settlements. Calendar information. Okay. The Vanquish? No. Therinos? No, that's a very sad holiday. The Rismos? No. Oh yeah, nope. That doesn't get celebrated anymore. No. Okay. I think that's what they celebrate for New Year's. I'm just gonna double check. Well, you guys figure out whatever last things you need to do. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I can just like seamlessly browse them because we have all these great things in Foundry. Let's see.
I really want to pick up Freedom of Movement, but I don't know which spell to drop to get it. Oh man.
How do I search again? I just want to search for invocations you might have already pre-built.
Invocations that I have pre-built. You're gonna use quick insert, which I think the default is, I want to say, control space.
Yeah, control space.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the celebration that they have is called the Day of Peace. The only holiday that's truly universally celebrated in Thylea is the day that Damon returned with the Oath of Peace, where no work is done and no quarrels are suffered. Any aggression or dispute is replied to with, "The oath is strong this day."
Oh, okay.
So do you drop anchor, as it were, and like let everybody relax for a day? Or do you force everyone to row on the Day of Peace?
I'm down for I'm down for everybody taking a day off, floating in the
Okay.
water if they want to.
All right, so that one.
And if Sidon does something wrong with us during this day, then we know.
Okay. It's a shame that Julian is not here, because I feel like on this day of all days, he would be the most insufferable and would be just swimming in the ocean, covered in gravy, like wearing like a meat bikini, just like trying to entice every sea monster. Yeah. All right, let me see if anything interesting happens to you as you sail over there in the 5 days that it takes you to get there. Mm, mm. Uh, oh, that's a shame. Okay. And the D5. All right. Well, your first day of sailing, there is a bad storm. The winds so strong, they rip apart your sails. I feel like you guys are probably at a power level where you could fix your sails relatively easy. So, okay. But that is what happened, and we will respect the random encounter table.
To use up all the bed sheets on the Stormbreaker, make it into a new sail.
Wow. I mean, technically, the day of peace while you're sailing, it has like some real big like One Piece beach episode energy there. So, I mean, if you wanted to do any role playing for that day, I can take you over to the ship map. Otherwise, we can continue on our way to the Golden Heart.
I'm fine with continuing on.
Yeah, I mean, if we had the whole group here, then
Okay,
maybe,
fair
but,
enough.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll do a flashback later.
All right, we'll do a flashback session to the day of peace. Okay, when things get real intense and everyone is feeling Curse of Strahd bad, that's when we'll do a flashback.
If we ever get feeling Curse of Strahd back, I'm gonna be miserable.
Oh no, they're feeling Curse of Strahd good now. Yep.
So I watched that episode.
Anyways, all right. I am going to, unless you guys really want to go onto the island, I'm just going to say that you guys arrive at the Golden Heart. You spend a day there. Maya, you are able to commune with Thylea. You feel that Thylea is very pleased with your efforts and your progress.
Can I? Would I be able to ask her for a few more cuttings so that I can leave them on the other islands?
Oh, for sure. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
She gives you 8 cuttings.
Okay, 8 more. Okay, great.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Smelling the golden apple, the golden ram comes very quickly and allows itself to be fleeced in exchange for the golden apple.
Awesome.
All right. Celadone arrives and opens its pelican beak to take any and all goods so it can fly them back to the Mithril Forge.
All right. So I guess the Stimfey, I guess this Stimfey thing, would it need to be Vulcan to set it up, or is it like Amazon who's trying to become an Amazon needs to make it? Is it like your lightsaber or something?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool if you gave the blueprints to Corinna and she tried to figure it out.
Like a really one of those like Metal Earth like DIY kits. It's like really a huge pain.
Okay.
It's gotta be it's gotta be a real frustrating process too, because she's literally surrounded by legendary artificers on the ship itself, and then could just put the little piece of paper in the pelican's mouth and have the god of crafting make it for her. But
in 2 weeks.
But when she hears Maya say it like that, she's just like, I will definitely make this myself. Yes.
When you're done with that, could you upgrade Sophia as well?
Of course. Yep. It's not a problem.
Unless you want to send Sophia.
No. I will definitely. I will do this the Amazon way.
Well, if we're putting in orders for Stimfays, Corinna, could you go ahead and put me down for one as well, please?
Yeah, of course. Yep.
I'll pull Corinna aside away from everybody else and say, you don't. It's okay.
I don't know how to build a Stimfey.
It's okay. Then we can send it to Vulcan. I know I mentioned
that. If she pulls this off, then she really has proven she can be an Amazon.
Do you hear them, Maya? This is my rock's egg. I have to learn to do this myself.
I didn't really sure what a Stimfey is.
Then how about this? Maybe we can send it to Vulcan. Vulcan can work something out, and then when it comes back, you can make yourself.
You're the queen of the Amazons. Would it be okay if I learned how to make it from a man?
Sure.
Okay, then I will ask Steros to teach me.
Okay. All right, that works.
Okay.
Good luck. I believe in you.
Thanks. She stares at the blueprints like they are written in fucking pig Latin Chinese. Like she just stares at them like, mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe you can maybe somebody can what is it the spell that makes you so you can read anything? Is it
It's
comprehend
fine.
language?
Comprehend
It's
languages?
fine. Maya, should we be calling you Queen Darien now, or?
No, you can continue to call me Maya.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I have a lot of work to do.
Mhm.
And she heads off to find Steros.
Siba will gather.
As she passes Bront,
sorry.
Bront says, "What do you got there, little lady?" And then she walks faster and runs below deck. All right, Sibo, to you.
Nice. Yeah. Siba will gather Maya, Julian, Andronicus, and Nim, and we'll show them his book. I have a new gift. I've put all of your names in here on this page. This is the gift of Versi here. Basically, if your name's on this page and you fall in battle, you will not be killed outright. You will magically just drop to 1 hit point. One health. You'll feel health in your body. Anyway, I got gifted the protectors, so. But once this happens, we need to.
It'll
rest
leave us
again.
on our last legs, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So we'll have roughly 20 or 30% of our health left.
Yes.
only in frozen climates. Only in frozen climates.
Only in
Yeah,
frozen climates.
it is known.
So I put everyone on there. Gift of the protectors for the party.
Okay. Wow.
I guess yeah. I dropped I dropped mirror image for freedom of movement, and I picked up confusion.
Oh man. Okay, another question, Crash. How does reincarnate work in this
That's a good question.
We just use a modified table.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is it still like based off of piety with Luthera, right?
That's a great question because reincarnation, you still need the soul back.
Yeah. I'm
So
assuming solar
yeah,
split.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Your piety is high enough though with Thylea. I would say that you could probably try and essentially go over Lutheria's head if you wanted to do a
God.
reincarnation.
Speak to the manager herself.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that would probably not go over well, but you certainly are powerful enough and in a strong enough piety with Thylea to do so.
Okay.
Reincarnate also has a 10-day timer on it, so you could always not keep it prepped if you want to save your slots.
Yeah.
I had a question though. All right, so I was looking at the tongue spell, right?
Yeah.
So the spell grants the. So I've already got it, of course, 'cause it's a really good spell. But I was thinking, so for comprehend languages, so for tongues, it says this spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. So if you have tongues on yourself and you read a language you don't understand on a page, would you be able to get the gist of it? Maybe, like the pronunciation might be off.
Unfortunately, it's spoken languages. Oh,
Yeah,
but you're
you
speaking
speak
it
it.
out loud. Yeah. I would say because third level spells are such hot shit that yeah, I would allow that. Yeah. Because
Nice.
I
Okay.
mean, when you're a third level spell, you're competing with a lot of strong, strong spells. Also, full disclosure, tongues is not super valuable in this campaign because most people really only speak, the common tongue, giant or Sylvan. Like, there's not too many other languages going around. So it would help in some situations, but certainly not as useful as in like a Faerunian campaign or something like that, where there's so many different cultures and languages and dialects and all that kind of stuff.
Fair enough. I like tongues. I'll keep it just thematic.
Oh, now if you've got like a serious DM and you're playing in Forgotten Realms, and you think that you're gonna be like a trickster type caster and you forgot to take tongues, oof, you're just wasting spells and time. Like the DM's gonna be like, suggestion, he has no idea what you said. Yeah, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, is Julian gonna make his own sandals, or is he gonna send those off to Vulcan? I guess.
Ooh, that's a great question for Julian to answer. So we will put a tentative one on that.
Okay.
And the Caledone will return in 10 days. So I will go ahead and mark on the calendar 10 days from now when it will return.
All right.
So let's see. You guys got the thing. So the 4th. So on the 14th. Go ahead and add. Oh no, did it make today the 14th? Oh, it didn't. Okay. Let's see. Add note. There we go. All right. Caledone returns. And the details are maybe Julian sandals.
Yeah.
What else are you expecting from the Caledone?
I mean, now that Corinna's making it herself, I guess there's nothing else.
Okay. All right.
So it may not have been sent out.
Okay. Well, I'll save a note anyways. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess you guys calibrate the Antikytherian, and you guys prepare for your next excursion, which is Isle of the Fates.
Jeez.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Do you sacrifice anything to Sidon? No?
After the day we took a rest, or the New Year day.
No, I'm saying for this you're leaving the Isle of the Golden Heart, you're heading to the Isle of Fates, so you gotta it's a new journey. Do you?
I mean, I don't think we usually don't, so I guess not.
Okay. All right.
Nim's like halfway up the stairs, like smuggling up a goat when you catch them. Nim's like, oh, yeah,
all right. So it takes 4 more days.
Wow, you sure we don't want to? You sure you don't want? We could just push it overboard. I think Julian's below deck with Percy. He doesn't have to know.
Okay.
We got like 17 goats from Themis, Maya. We don't need this many goats.
On the 4th day, as you approach the Isle of the Fates, the seas begin to boil.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want to investigate, or do you just sort of like?
I will investigate.
Okay. What do you do?
I get it now. So when you say boil, like
oh, they're boiling. Yeah, like a boiling pot of water. It's ready to put that spaghetti in.
I guess
the ship is taking like a bit of damage from it, but your ship has 1,000 hit points, so it should be okay.
Looks like we really landed ourselves in hot water this time.
Make sure we don't jump out of this into the pan. Wait, what?
Actually, one more thing. Before we left Themis, I probably should have mentioned this before. Was Aspa okay?
I was hoping you wouldn't remember. No, the queen had Aspa killed.
Oh, dang.
I understand.
Yeah, her skull is decorating the Greystone Arena now.
That could be your first reincarnate target.
I mean, it could be.
She comes back as like a halfling.
And seeing how distraught you were, they offered you, another Trihorn Behemoth if you wanted one.
I mean, I'll take another one and name it Aspa.
Sassafras. Oh.
And name it Aspa, just like some Geralt of Rivia shit. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's
So
amazing.
new Aspa is ready for action.
Nice. Yeah. How do we investigate this? Like, if I was to oh, can I just do a fucking Arcana check and see if
Well,
I know
yeah,
anything
you and the
about
other
that?
nerds kind of are peering over the side of the ship. So,
Andronicus, who's immune to fire, would be like, "Oh, I'll go down there and check it out."
There's
are
that
you
too.
immune to fire?
He's got that. No, maybe it's just resistance
It's
actually,
resistance, I think. Yeah.
because he's
Dude
got
got
the
a lot of
molten
resistances.
molten
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah, he's resistant to necrotic and fire and charm and
Yeah,
frightened.
I feel like Andronicus would definitely. But then with I don't know. Somebody would we pull him back from it? I don't know.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to have Andronicus jump into boiling water.
I
We
think
don't
it's a
want to
great idea, to be honest. We need to know what's down there.
wait until wait till give a chance for Sibo and the rest to figure out what's going on before you jump down.
There could be somebody down there who needs to be told why the gods are horrible, though.
All right, so Sibo, you, Liren, Falana,
Push our glasses up.
yeah, okay. You guys stare down. Chandris has the clipboard out. Zamrox is nearby. He's got cold drinks for everyone.
Nice. Nice. I'll take a lemonade.
He already knew that. Yeah, he hands you a lemonade.
All right.
Yeah.
There's
Oh my god.
Arcana.
All right. You roll a fantastic Arcana check. You believe that this is being caused by a sea monster.
Is that it? I'll go check it out.
The creature is likely in some way related to the element of fire, or it is an ancient dragon turtle whose breath is so hot that it is essentially steam that will cook you alive.
Oh, that's fair. Do we want to gamble that it's the octopus, or do we want to gamble that it's the?
Well, wouldn't a ancient giant dragon turtle also count as a ancient sea monster?
Hopefully it's the dragon turtle. I've seen in my travels they usually accept tribute. Much easier to deal with.
The last time we ran into a dragon turtle, it tried to eat Julian.
Yeah.
That's a form of tribute. Should I go bring him up?
No. Let's hopefully well, I guess
We could throw like 20 drachmae over and see if it comes up demanding more.
I mean, do we want it to come up at all? Maybe we just sail past it.
Nim shrugs. What do you think, Captain? And turn to Andronicus.
I'd say we do whatever Maya says here. No, I don't want to get in hot water.
Oh.
I push Andronicus into no. We can bypass it if I agree. If it's an ancient dragon, I don't want to deal with that shit.
Does it seem like it's a wide area being affected by this boiling water, or is it just our ship? Like, does it seem like this is a focused boil, or is like a warning, or is it like just a general phenomenon of the area?
Yeah, like it's sleeping and it's just mouth breathing while it's sleeping way down there.
It's definitely an ambient thing, which does bespoke a creature of legendary status or ancient status.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Sort of like when you guys were dealing with Ventus and the animals on her island could talk, because that is sort of the ambient effect of powerful copper dragons. Like boiling seas are sort of a side effect of the presence of an ancient dragon turtle.
Just to be safe. And Nim will take out a few pouches of drachmae and throw them over the side.
All right. They sink into the depths.
We can just pick those up on the way back if you need them.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Then off in the distance, after you kind of pass those boiling seas, you see the island of the Fates.
Okay, Sibo, what are we doing here?
I gotta switch to the spookiest music I have. Hold on.
The fog starts rolling out.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do division. We're gonna
I probably
divide
should have.
3 by 3.
Thinking it back, now that we're here, and like me just recently recommuning with Thylea again, and thinking it back to when I got that one vision last time about the spiders, weaving a web. Can I do like checking my memory and do like a insight check to see if I, now that I've had a little bit more experience and time to mull it over, come up with like a better understanding of that vision?
Oh, you want to like meditate on it or pray on it, sort of thing, to see if you can come up with something more clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could try. I would probably say that's just a religion wisdom check.
Okay. I'll change this to wisdom.
This is kind of the vibe we're getting here with this fog over some stormy cloud.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So you get the sense that Thylea was warning you that the fates were very dangerous.
Okay.
And that you needed to proceed with all sorts of caution, but that it was something that you needed to face down.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the goal here then?
Overthrow.
Overthrow the just all of the fates. How many are there?
3. 3.
They have any followers or attendants?
Yes, there's one that we know of. That Geigen.
Yep.
The one that killed Andronicus and Julian.
Yep. What are they called again?
He was the Geigen of Fate.
No, who are
the Furies.
The Furies. They have quite a command over the Furies, actually.
All right. So let's see. I guess it's story time. All right. Oh yeah, as you approach, it's also raining, and there's fog, and there's mist. It's very creepy. You immediately, without any insight checks, know that this is a bad place. Chandris brings the the tripod up with the little easel stand. Zamrox is holding a tarp over it so that the rain doesn't get on the the charts and the graphs and all that kind of stuff. So he shows you the map off to the left there, and he says, yeah, it's been a while. He kind of stares at Maya when he says that, but here we are at a new and dangerous island. Then as he says that, you look out, and you see that the island before you is a bleak, rocky place. Wind and rain batter your ship and the shore alike. Sparse vegetation interrupts the monotony of the gray stone sea and overcast sky. Rocky cliffs surround almost the entire coastline of the island, but there is a small bay where landfall might be possible. Apart from the occasional sad cry of a lonely sea bird, the tumultuous waves are the only sounds that reverberate through the area. So this island, you know, I just want to take a moment to, I thought I'd enjoy doing this without the dumb, constellation story beforehand. But I kind of miss it a little bit. I feel, um, just feels sort of weird to just jump into the important stuff without the silly story at the beginning.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Maybe we should wait.
I mean, has anybody tried to get a hold of her, or?
Nim looks around. Oh, you know, she has been gone a while.
Liren? I mean, I could just message Versi and
Right.
okay, yeah.
Oh, that was. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, that was pretty much what, yesterday. Okay. Sure. What do you want me to ask her?
Where the fuck are you?
Isn't she a god? Couldn't you have just prayed to her this whole time?
I think she doesn't really go in for that whole sort of thing because that's what
Really?
everybody would do. Yeah, so she just likes the personalized.
I see. Okay,
casting,
so just 25 words or less. I follow the rules, you know.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I think you just say, where the fuck are you? We need a constellation story.
Hey Kyra, where are you? Need constellation story. Pick up after fates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Dang. She's so pissed. The reply comes back. Fire Island, thanks for nothing. Tell Maya she's a jerk. Constellation of the Bard. Best story. You miss out. Raspberry sounds. See you soon. Love, Kyra.
Do we want to pop over to Fire Island and then come back? Is that what we want to?
Okay. Yeah, she might need a vacation. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
Uh.
Maybe Falana knows about the constellation of the Bard.
Falana says, I mean, I do, but I feel maybe that would be a bad decision on my part to sort of step into that role at this time. It's really, I mean, it's a beautiful story, I guess, but
It's all right to say if you don't know it.
no, I mean, I know it. I just don't think that
I don't think Kyra is one to hold a grudge.
I think she very much is. I do. Yeah.
What if you just gave us like a quick summary?
Do you know how many times I have had a live shark put in my bed?
No.
Too many times.
Why would somebody do that?
Why would they do that? Yep. Why would anyone put a live shark in my bed?
Kyra's been doing that?
I can't prove it. But Julian said that she put a live shark in his bed, so it just makes sense that it's the same person.
That's fair. No, the logic is sound. That is fair.
And the one time it wasn't a shark, it was Queef Sting.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's Kyra. That's fair.
I think I'd opt for the shark, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shark was better. The shark was better.
Well, what do you have to lose? I mean,
I have a lot to lose, Dim. I'm not going to tell the story. Don't you know the story? I mean, Nim, you do know the story.
Oh, well, if you... Nim gets a little cagey. Well, I mean, I'd like to give the stage to you, Palana, you know. Of
Polana looks at
course.
you challengingly and says, "No, no, you are a great bard. Please, you tell the story."
I mean, I am fairly great, but I think, Nim will turn invisible.
Nice. Counterspell.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah, no. All right.
And what level is that? What level is that visibility though?
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think
Fifth
you
level of
don't.
visibility.
Fifth level invisibility. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's what my counterspell is now.
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
All right, so you go turn invisible, you get counterspelled. Everyone turns and looks at you.
Nim casts invisibility again.
All right, you can have it.
You have a second level.
It's
second,
a fourth. It's a fourth level.
Yala says, "I can still see you. You're right there. Just tell us the story. Just say it."
All right. Nim's gonna glance around the room, and then I guess we'll start to go into the story of the
Okay.
Bard, Constellation of the Bard. You want to DM me the story of the Bard, I guess?
Oh, it's already there.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. Oh geez. This one looks like it's gonna be a little heavy. Alright, Nim quickly uses thaumaturgy to put out every light in the war room except for the one candle on the table.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
So I've gotta take a piety hit, you know, I gotta make it worth it. And they'll get out, yeah, some their tambourine to start use the drum as a ambiance, and they'll say, during the First War, Thylea, a famous bard, was captured by Lutheria, the goddess of dreams and death. Terrified as to her fate, Thylea sang songs of dark humor that made light of the First War's atrocities, and thus won Lutheria over, and so won her freedom. But as she departed, Thylea grew overbold and tried to steal from Lutheria's treasures. She was once again captured and was taken to the island of Oathbreakers. There, Lutheria made her an offer. If Polania could make her laugh with one last song, then all would be forgiven. Before Polania could even take up her lute, though, Lutheria reached out with her claws and ripped out the bard's tongues, forever silencing her beautiful voice. The 5 stars in the constellation of the bard remind us of Polania's tale. The 2 brightest are for the singer herself, the next 2 symbolize her lute, and the small, flickering star between them all is her severed tongue. And as they say tongue, the name will blow out the candle.
Nice.
Then they'll check their piety meter.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad right now.
Good job. That was awesome.
Is that this one right here?
No, it's this one right here, the little one. There's just
Oh,
the 5 stars there.
You can see
Yeah,
her tongue.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you can see it.
That's cool.
Yeah, the little red dot is the tongue,
Yeah.
or orange, or whatever color that is. Okay. Chandra says, no, well, not, well, that settles that then. I don't know what that story has to do with the Island of the Fates, other than that it's terrifying and the Island of the Fates is terrifying. But that puts us back in the routine. Thank you very much, Nim.
It was worth the -50.
If you say so. All right, let's see. Where were we? Ah, yes. So this island, you cannot trust anything you see or hear on the island. There will be visions made manifest that roam the land, nightmares in flesh that hunt and prowl. You'll notice on this expertly drawn but incorrectly colored map that there are a great many caverns. One of these leads to the lair of the Fates, but the others lead into the Hollow World, the place between here and the Nether Seas. The tunnels wind and wind their way through Thylea's core, but some divert into other worlds than these. Should you choose the wrong passage, you could be lost to us forever. The only other point of interest on the entire island is here at the top. That is the lair of the Manticore Lord, said to be the first and greatest amongst all Manticore. He lies fat and lazy, serviced and served by a pride of the most powerful Manticores. They hunt for him and protect him. He is a fearsome beast, as is his pride, for they subsist upon the flesh of living nightmares and souls who never found their way home. The Fates themselves are said to be 3 beautiful women, gifted with the sight that allows them to see the many threads that make up the woven tapestry of reality. They labor day and night upon a mighty loom, an artifact, perhaps older than the world itself. This is where they take the threads of fate and weave reality itself. Those that stand against fate are often punished by the Erinyes, the Furies. Many, mostly those who are desperate or insane, seek out this island in a bid for power or forbidden knowledge. Though, in the past few centuries, such acts have become infrequent, for another rose to prominence, who would grant visions and prophecies without asking anything in return. And his eyes kind of shift to Versi. Who you take with you to this island will be a difficult decision, for any who set foot upon those cursed shores has their very existence put at risk. any questions?
Uh,
Go ahead.
Nim will just say, not a question, but we're here to help Versi. Oh, okay, Siba 1 AFK. Oh, well. Nim basically wants to know,
No, I'm here. I can't get it to go off. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay, yeah. So just to be clear, Siba, what's our ultimate mission here? Just to lay it all out. If
Kill the fates.
Okay. Going.
Right. I look over at Versi. Right. That wasn't a secret. I'm pretty sure that's the plan.
Oh, also on his little presentation board, there's a picture of the fates. There we go.
Nice. Oh. They don't look scary at all. They look very sweet and nice.
In this game, that's very scary.
What?
In this world, that's very scary.
Oh, I forgot we actually had just a handout of this. I could have just shown you the handout. Jeez. Okay.
So Siba, they have to die. There's no way around it, or negotiations or anything.
I take a moment and I think very clearly about the conversation I had before with Versi. Nope, they gotta die. Yeah. Time for new management. Time for new management.
Versi says, Thank you, Sibo. They are corrupt. They were given the greatest responsibility, and they have turned it into a tool for their own self-indulgent whims. They are working with and for my father, and perhaps my mother as well. They are an enemy of the Five and of the settlers of Thylea.
Looking back at the when we visited the elves on Indigo Isles, and we did all that studying and found history.
Mhm.
It's like Order Operations Thylea then Fates, or was the Fates here before Thylea?
All that is known is that Thylea tasked the Fates with maintaining her order in the
Okay.
world that she made.
Okay.
Yep.
So, like, imagine you had 3 aunts, and your mom was always depressed and sleeping all the time, and your 3 aunts had to raise you instead.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of situation. And your
Mhm.
dad was an abusive alcoholic.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, in a way, their pecking order is above the Titans and the Five. Yeah. Nesta says, so, like, you wanted to come kill 3, like, super gods instead of just going to meet your dad?
So Isle of the Fates.
Yeah, well, that's where we're at, man.
Yep. Yeah. No. So we need to make sure that Versi is as strong as she could possibly be.
Yeah,
So
you
that
keep
I'm as
saying
strong.
that, but
Yeah.
it sounds like we have to kill, like, 3 super gods.
Nah.
Do you think we could just talk to them and be like, hey, you guys are doing a bad job. You need to clean up your act?
Well, I mean, we probably could. We probably could.
Because, I mean, you guys didn't fight Lotus and, like, like other people have tried to do that.
I wouldn't be opposed to talking to them. Nim says, kind of
And
side-eyeing
Kyra said
Versi.
one time you guys ate, like, some kids or something so that you wouldn't have to fight the ship's sister. Like Dianthus's sister or whatever. So, like, I mean, you have a pretty good track record. I mean, you did throw, Andronicus threw those people into the volcano, but, sometimes you gotta, I guess, fight, and sometimes you don't. But maybe this time you don't have to fight.
You all 8 kids?
No, not all of us.
That part wasn't in the songs, I don't think.
Well, it was like
Well,
a cultural thing, Kyra said, like, like when like the lizards like wanted you guys to eat their kids or whatever,
Mhm.
I see you guys, you all made a trend of eating children then.
Well, I don't know if they still eat kids or not, but like, I mean, I think sometimes they eat underage animals, so that's kind of the same.
Hmm. Well, back to the topic at hand.
Oh, right.
These
Yeah.
super gods.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we're all on the same chapter of the book.
Chandra says, well, they're not really super gods. I mean, it's more like they're eternal forces of reality. It would be like fighting time and space and life itself.
Hmm.
mm,
Mm. You just hear a awkward from Zamrox, as Zamrox kind of stares out at the island and just sort of makes a big snort.
mm. I guess Maya would turn to Versi and say, "Okay, if the issue is that they are corrupted and are using their ability to work towards, I guess, the destruction of Thylea, working with, or the destruction of settlers, then would it be okay if they were um, if they were to change, not be corrupted, be turned towards against
Ah,
your father, or even turned towards being
Maya,
neutral?"
Maya, these creatures betrayed Thylea's trust. They treat the lives of mortals like playthings, like bartering chips at the market. The atrocities that they have committed are innumerable. And were I to tell you some of them, you would never be the same again. Maximus, who corrupted the oaths of the Minotaurs of Mitros, learned that skill from these creatures. The corruption of the dragons was their doing and continues even now.
See.
It seems
Their
like something.
island is littered with worms. Worms large and glistening and segmented with faces of men and women, the people they used to be before they made the wrong deal with fate. There is nothing to redeem here.
Yeah.
It is time to take the threads of fate away from their corrupted claws. and return to Thylea's great plan? Or do you truly wish to keep such a powerful weapon as reality in the hands of your enemy? And as you're having this long, dramatic silence, someone speaks up. I know what we could do. We could just go to the beach and we could take the anti-Caphirian and we could use it to go yonder. We could get the part to fix the anti-Caphirian and then we could go to the Nether Sea and get Ohlen. And Ohlen would know what to do.
Hmm. Well, that is an idea.
A lot
Theodore.
of people start to murmur, like, "Oh, we could fucking leave. Oh shit, what? That's a fucking good idea. We could fucking leave. Oh shit. Okay, maybe we'll leave. I mean, nobody says it loud,
Yeah.
but
Hmm. I know. When when I first communed with Thylea and asked her about the unlocking of the further tier of magic, circle of magic, she did mention the fates, or
Right?
alluded to them. And if they are doing things like that, where giving this corrupted oath to Maximus, corrupting the dragons, not listening to what Thylea originally tasked them to do. I guess hmm, what was their original task? What
the fabric of reality, to keep the loom running, to feed the threads of fate in and weave the tapestry of destiny as it was meant to be. Not as they will it, not as they want it, and not as they are wont to make it in exchange for favors or power, but simply to tell the story as it was meant to be told. I have not been completely honest with you. Or perhaps I have. But why you have a chance to succeed against so great an opponent is that you exist outside of fate. There are no threads for you. You heroes of prophecy. None have been able to see what fate truly has in store for you. Not even the fates themselves. They will covet you. They will offer you anything to become their champions. Because your destiny is whatever you make it. No one else has such power.
Mm.
Not even my father.
Is that being outside of fate, does that apply to all new members, or is that...
She smiles weakly at you and says, I'm so sorry, Nim. But your threads have been cast.
well, I'm sure they're great threads. I'd never turn down the
she
chance
she gives you a big smile. You can make an insight check if you would like.
He'd prefer not to.
Okay.
I'd never turn down the chance to go along with my new compatriots to a horribly dangerous place and fight gods. Unless they, unless you want me to stay on the boat. You think I might get in the way or something? I don't know.
Blazing Ben says, hey, I saw the art. They're pretty hot. Maybe you should take me.
Opens up B Team document to see what Blazing has to offer.
Telemachus says, my friends,
Oh my goodness,
fate brought us together, and fate kept us together. I am here for you.
Man, that
if you
defies
need me
fate.
to go to this nightmare island, then I will do it for you.
I mean, he's the best at defying fate.
Cred says, yeah, I'm ready to kill gods. Let's do it. Yeah, he just sort of rolls.
The god-killing punch. Breaks the table.
Yeah! He falls off the ship.
I mean, you've got such great volunteers already. I mean,
is the water still boiling?
No.
Okay. But we're gonna have turtle soup or something like that.
Yala says, I'm not in any hurry to piss off the fates. But I guess if you want me to come with you, I'm curious to see what transpires. And Falana looks terrified, but she and Liren both inform you that they would never miss this opportunity to see the loom that weaves reality.
Let's look at this BT document, see what happens here.
Oh, by the way, did you take your dad with you, or did you leave your dad to help Clemente rule, and guide Themis?
If he wanted to come, I would let him come. And Maya would like.
Oh yeah, he definitely would. Yeah, he would just come along. Okay.
Yeah.
His special B team ability is he can make scrolls.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Give this guy a scroll room.
All right, let's see here. The fates. So I'm pretty sure we have to bring Versi on this.
Yeah.
Oh, we are actually at time.
Okay.
So maybe we should stop here, and you guys can kind of discuss over Discord with the others who could not make it, and then that kind of gets everybody a chance. I will put it out there. Just because you came here doesn't mean you have to stay here. If you guys decide to go to the beach and reconfigure and head on over to yonder, that's totally okay.
Why are you saying that? You're making me feel like you don't want us to do this.
I
feel like there may be like a sand pit somewhere on this island that we could spend 4 or 5 sessions trying to cross.
No, there's no sand pit. I do want you to just know that there's no obligation to go here. The only person whose epic destiny really relies on dealing with this specifically is Sivo. So.
Well, doesn't Andronikos is a thing?
Oh well, yeah, okay. So a lot of people have a
Who?
reason to be here, but still, you know. Anyways, so yeah.
So what you're saying is that we can come back here after we get our final milestone for the campaign, and then
Wow, I
no,
know that's a
and
lot. That's a
still get
long
our
time.
no,
and still get
no.
our butts kicked by some gods.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Listen. I support whatever you decide to do. So.
Yeah.
We need to wait till we switch to Pathfinder 2e, and then
Oh,
when all the math is a
geez.
lot tighter, and then we can. Then he can't throw high challenge rating stuff at us.
I was dying on Saturday because now that I've read the Pathfinder rules for concealment, invisibility, and targeting invisible creatures, I was like, 5th edition is a bullshit. But I ran that fight with 5e invisibility rules, and I was like, this would never happen in Pathfinder. But anyways, okay, so yeah, we'll just leave off right here with you guys making your decision about what to do next. Okay. Quick announcements. Tomorrow night is Odyssey Prime is resuming. Don't watch it. It's huge spoilers. Don't watch it. Wednesday, Monster Hunter with DM Dom resumes. We're into the big boy stuff now. We're into the big boy stuff now. Crossed over the halfway mark into the possible end game content. Maybe not the full end game content, but we're in the second half of the campaign.
I will say you guys have 3 main quests left after.
Oh, geez. Okay. Thursday, Curse of Strahd, Nightfall. Of my 3 Curse of Strahd games, this is the one with the most heartache and struggle. So if you're really into that, definitely tune in for that one. Friday, Orf is continuing to run Rime of the Frostmaiden. Saturday morning, we've got Red Hand of Doom continuing. Sunday morning, we have Curse of Strahd Daybreak, and then next Sunday we'll be back here. So I don't anticipate any interruption of service. I don't think there's any more holidays happening for a while. So we should be good until live streaming season at my day job kicks in, and then I don't know. But we're on Sunday games, so I don't think we're ever going to be too negatively impacted by anything. So, all right. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
Next week, I guess, yeah. After the next week Tuesday is the session 0 of Cyberpunk.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. If I put a little post of the crew in general a while back. It's a pretty interesting crew. I really like how all the characters turned out. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, on that note, I guess we will adjourn.
Thanks for the game. Thanks for tuning in. I'm cutting it.
Okay.